Oh, that's not just one guy.
No, that's 8 other guys.
And a girl.
And a female. Happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to Wooper Watch. I am your host, Cyanize, and I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. Gengar. I'm introducing yourself.
Hello!
I had to do it ahead of time. I wanted to, like, scare people who've been, like, watching this back-to-back. And just be like...
We're not finishing each other's sandwiches. Ooh. Oh, I'm so scared. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay, so, hi, guys. How are you guys doing today, by the way? This is the second podcast of the year, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Wacky.
Yeah, woo. 2023, how's it been for all y'all so far? Mr. How's it been for you?
It's been coming along. I had some pretty bad, neck shoulder pain this weekend. I was gonna stream more, but it just kind of didn't pan out. Wish I could have used my long weekend better, but hey-ho.
It's because you've been gaming too hard that your back hurts.
No, it was more I slept really badly one night. It completely screwed me over. I did finish Persona 4 Golden, though. Really awkwardly positioned. I was I had to bend my chair back. I had a blanket wrapped around me so I could position myself in a position that I didn't feel immediate discomfort and pain.
Okay.
So here I am, crying at the ending of the game, but in this really weird propped up position with my feet on my closet door.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do that.
I know, but it's a good game and you guys should play it because, well, cutting to the news early, it re-releases on all platforms along with Persona 3 and
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second.
What day is this?
We'll get to it in a second. We got it.
Fine.
You can't just skip the notes here, buddy.
It's segues.
Yeah, you can't segue when we already have something very important to talk about for our first bit of news here. By the way, going to the news segment right now. Guys, they're adding more Kirby copy abilities. I thought they'd only had one. Nah, there's now a Sand Kirby. And everybody gaslit me into thinking that it was a Goku Kirby. It was a Super Saiyan Kirby. Nah, it's just sand. It's just...
How would you fall for that?
I don't... Look, it was at 4 in the morning when it was revealed. And just someone... And I was up till 4 and I was like, what is that? What are you? And then some friend of mine was just like, oh yeah, that's Super Saiyan Kirby. I'm like, what?
Super Sandin Kirby.
Yeah, insert your Star Wars I hate sand here.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, this is Anakin Skywalker's least favorite copy ability.
Anakin Skywalker, yeah. Dude, I can't wait
to it.
I honestly I still feel that good about the game being 60, but I do want to play it with my friend for a video. I have this IRL friend who really enjoys this game. I'm gonna see if I can get him over for a recording session, but I really want to play this game with him to bring back old memories and I think it'd be fun.
Dude, I totally get it, and if I didn't just do a 40 episode Let's Play of that back in the day, I'd probably bite for another run through because I can shorten it down to 10 episodes or whatever. But at the same time, it's I'm not paying 60 for this. You can't make me pay 60
It is a very hard sell, even with the abundance of minigames that they're apparently adding. Also, I was rewatching your old Let's Play. Oh my god, your voice.
Why were you rewatching that?
I got bored, man. I started binging your videos, and holy... Guys, everyone should go watch Mystic's old videos. They're so funny.
Okay, I appreciate the watch time, but it is very childishly immature.
Your voice is so squeaky.
Well, yeah, my balls didn't drop yet. I mean, I guess that explains the small spike in watch time, I guess.
There you go, I guess. Okay.
I know who you are.
Anyway, moving on. Fire Emblem Engage releases this week, Friday the 20th, I believe. There you go. And if you want more RPGs to add to your entree, Persona 4 and 3 released the day before. So there you go. You got 3 enormous RPGs to play through this week.
Please play Persona 4. It is a game that will make you feel.
I gotta play through all 3 of them, plus Octopath coming next month. So my job is going to be miserable. Good miserable, but like I have too many games to play.
I'm at this terrible crossroads as well, dude. It's like, it's the worst. I want to play the Persona 4 sequels and spinoffs and stuff, but most of them tie back to 3. So to not spoil myself on 3, I gotta beat Persona 3. But there's also 2 Xenoblade games looking at me angrily from my shelf. So I'm making a hard call here.
Yeah, I can't tell you what to play first, but like, yeah, just there's too many long games coming out in such a short span of time that I'm gonna have to not only make videos on, but also just play through fully and try to like get my thoughts out while still being relevant. I hate everything. I hate being a YouTuber. I hate making video. I hate everything. God, stop releasing games, publishers.
Dude, unironically, my biggest drawback of being a YouTuber is I know my best moments always come when I'm playing through the new Pokemon game as it comes out. But at the same time, I really just want to not stop playing Pokemon. But I have to limit myself to doing it on stream. It's the worst.
Anyway, moving on. You probably haven't seen the newest episode of the anime, so allow me to level the playing field right now. So, Any Poke, aim to be a Pokemon master. The first episode dropped. It's a 13 episode series featuring Ash. So this first episode dropped and it was really interesting. So the premise is that I don't know what region he's exploring, but right now he's like exploring, he's just wandering around. He finds this Latias like drowning in the water. So that was
Is it the one from Heroes? Please tell me it's the one from Heroes.
They didn't say anything about that.
I'm gonna cry.
There's nothing hinting towards it, but it could be.
No.
But anyway, I think the most interesting part about this episode is the fact that Ash is using his reserves. He's using Noivern, Sceptile, Donphan, Buizel, all 4 of them. And I'm like, what? He's now finally, after everything.
He's actually doing it.
He's finally using his reserves. And that's so crazy.
This is what he should have done in Journeys. What do you mean we're getting to this now?
Yeah. And, like, it's so cool because, like, and they also fight Team Rocket a bunch of times in this episode. I don't know why. But, like, yeah, no, it's so cool how all 4 of them, like, work together. And they're all, like, work so well together. And I just wish that Journeys was just more of that. Like, it was a really solid episode. Even though, like, literally nothing was happening. And they were just trying to save this Latias. But, yeah, I thought it was a really solid episode. And, yeah, I'm excited to see what the other 12 are.
That's awesome, but at the same time, it's like, I need to watch this right now. Like, immediately. Like, expeditiously. Also, not to mention, in terms of Pokemon stuff, there's also the big 1,000 encounters video that Pokemon put out that was like, oh, hey, here's technically the official reveal for, like, every Paldea Pokemon, because we now have over 1,000 Pokemon, guys.
It genuinely sent
Yay.
chills down my spine. Like, I thought Pokemon could never do that, but that genuinely did. And also just to know that Goldango, or how do I pronounce his name? The Gimme Gold...
I think it is Goldango.
Goldango? Goldango's the 1,000th Pokemon, and seeing him, like, smug as shit, like, surfing on a surfboard, just be like, yeah, I'm the 1,000th one. Look at all the money I made of, like... I don't... There's something so stupid about it, but I love it.
Kind of like it, because the idea is like, oh, it's the 999 Gimme Ghoul coins plus the Gimme Ghoul itself. It's like, oh, it's 1,000. Because if you count the wandering form, that's like the 1 extra coin. Ignoring the chest
They
stuff.
planned it all along.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's like, okay. And the thing is, though, I watched it without audio in the middle of class.
Oh yeah,
you
probably didn't feel shit then, because like, yeah, they started doing remixes of like all the like legendary themes, battle themes, all that, and it was like a giant medley. It was
Wait, really? Oh my gosh.
You didn't go and rewatch it with audio?
I'm gonna rewatch it after this.
You idiot! Oh my god. But yeah, no, it was all like woven together so smoothly and all like, oh man, it was such a beautiful, well-made video. So props to the people who like made the video, putting more work than they do the actual games. I mean, sorry, but yeah, no, it was a really fun video and I loved it.
Hey, at least all the paradoxes are out there like fully now, so we can just talk about them.
Yeah,
you know, that's nice. Though I will say, in some less less happy news, Netflix canceled like a bunch of stuff, and they've basically been trending for the last few days. Like the various shows they canceled, like Inside Job, which was really freaking good. But apparently they canceled some other shows as well as it, and it just left them on cliffhanger endings. So Netflix has been trending for the last few days. It sucks, dude.
Wonderful. Well, I mean, okay, there's always like a new thing about Netflix, like every month, it just being like, hey, you can't share your account anymore. Hey, you can't do this. You can't do this. Hey, we're gonna stop doing this. I'm not even like surprised. I'm just like, all right, cool. Thanks, Netflix.
Yeah. It sucks, dude. Just seeing all these, like, creatives, like, mistreated and stuff. Because, like, Netflix was the place to go for a while to get your show made. But now it's just kind of like do we? I don't know. Something I've just noticed, and it makes me awfully depressed.
But what's something that's not depressing, we're segueing off each other so well, the Kazuya and Sephiroth amiibos have dropped. I haven't gotten them yet. I'm getting them tomorrow, but they look pretty cool. I will say there's been memes going around about Sephiroth's face on the amiibo. For some reason, it's I don't know why, but somehow there's issues with it. And also he's just really big. The fact that they had to fit his wing and the sword in, and it's just barely contained in there, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, though now that you're talking about Sephiroth, it just reminds me, have you seen that tweet circulating around where it's like Mario and Luigi series Mario and Luigi versus Sephiroth?
Yeah, I don't get what the deal is about that, but yeah.
The joke is that just Mario and Luigi break the RPG rules, so they just dodge everything, and I kind of love that.
Of course.
I think that's very interesting. But you know what's more interesting? We're moving to the main topic of the episode, right?
Yes, we are. Boom! Tier list!
Oh, it's tier list!
Another freaking tier list.
Gosh!
Another tier list, guys. You guys love them, I think. And if you don't, I'm sorry. We'll come up with original topics another day. But until then...
Another day. Not today. Definitely not today.
I like to think this tier list is more of a unique one because... unlike, character tier list for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate or just like tier list about like stages and all that. This is a tier list based on the cinematics for the character reveals and how well they're done and how well they introduce the character, show them off, how well they represent the series and all that. I think this one's a lot more interesting. I feel like we can give a lot more input on this sort of tier list. I don't know. It's a tier list I think is going to be a fun one to tackle.
Honestly, I agree with that. I concur. I think it will be awfully interesting, methinks.
Methinks, yeah.
It's better than rating the alphabet letters by, alphabetical standing. So, hey,
Yeah. We also, I don't know what Mystic did, but I watched all the trailers back to back last night, so I have them all fresh in my head. I also have them open on another tab in case we need to get more information regarding the trailers. But hopefully I don't need to do that. I think I remember all the hidden secrets and details in these trailers. But yeah, I'm going to try to look at these trailers as purely cinematic trailers. Obviously the character is really important, but I'm going to try to look at these trailers as trailers, how well they, show off the character, all the fan service. I'm looking at them as cinematic works of art rather than just, it's Byleth.
There will be an it's Byleth moment here. There will be.
It's actually funny that we say that. The day we're recording this, it's Byleth's reveal trailer anniversary 3 years ago from now.
Congrats, guys. It's been a couple years since the most hype announcement for Smash getting a second DLC pass. What was the other thing announced today? Man, I just can't remember. Gosh. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
I'm saving my thoughts for Byleth, but it's not going to be as negative as I once was about it. But you know what? We'll just save it. We're going to get right into this. Let's freaking go. Okay. Real quickly though, I will say though, we have omitted some trailers from this because either we were just not around for that time because we're Zoomers, or there's just some trailers that kind of just don't count. I will mention the ones real quickly that we have omitted. We've omitted the 64, the Melee, the Wii U and 3DS, the Brawl, and the Inkling. Well, not like the Inkling trailer, but like the one showing off her moveset and all that. We've omitted all of those because either they're just like showing off the game and all that, or, in the case of Inkling, it's literally just showing off the moveset after she's been revealed. So I'm not going to count that. But yeah, everything else is fair game here. We're going to be counting that. And stuff like Palutena and Dark Pit, we'll just grip them together because, yeah, they wanted to be weird about it.
Yep.
But everything else here, fair game, including me costumes. So here we go. Let's get it. Brawl Meta Knight would be our first official one.
The Meta Knight through Wario were all just kind of revealed together using some cutscenes from Subspace slapped together with some music.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was good. It's oh wow, okay, it's Brawl. There's all these characters, but it's I don't know.
I feel
it was just reused stuff from Subspace.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad because these ones are kind of dated. They're not like representative, like, how newcomer trailers are presented now. Like even the Wii U and 3DS ones, even though there's like literally one of them, like even that one's like woven a lot better into the trailer. Like these ones are just like newcomer Meta Knight, and it's just like no like funny like splash screen, like villager comes to town. Like it's just
Yeah, it's like if you took the intro to Melee and just every 5 seconds just stops like ice climbers with just like a black bar over them. That's literally it.
Yeah, I feel bad. These ones are very dated. And again, we weren't like really around on the internet during this time, so it's kind of hard to rate them. But watching the trailer, it does feel kind of nice. And the issue is that like with these trailers, it's like we only appreciate them in retrospect and not like being there. So it's really hard to
You
like.
just had to be there.
Yeah, I would say though, I think a solid like B tier. Like it's not bad. Like, I mean, if we're comparing them to all the other trailers here, then I would probably say a D. But like, you know what?
I'd
Like,
say like B.
yeah, I mean, I think they're just middle of the road.
Maybe I think C might be the best bet. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just good. We'll just do C.
Like they're cool characters, they're cool reveals, but like I don't know, it's like it's not like big tier worthy. Not in comparison to a lot of these other ones.
Yeah, and like they have what I like about a lot of the trailers is that like there's a fight going on, an ever going fight, and like more characters are involved in this. Choreography is pretty good, but like. There's just like it's just back to back rapid fire. They're not giving any time for the characters to shine, not like showing anything about them, and like, yeah, they're dated. It sucks, but they're kind of dated, so it's kind of hard to judge them.
Yeah, I could attach a similar thing to the Snake trailer as well as like it's okay. He pops out of the box. It's pretty darn cool, but like. I don't know. It's not as substantial as the other ones. I just put it in the same tier. Like, I guess it's better than all of them because, it'd be at the top of the tier in comparison. Because it actually had some original animation done for the snake bit.
Yeah, I would argue this is actually like bottom of B though, because of the codec conversation. Like,
yeah, okay.
It just randomly shows up after that trailer ended. Like, if we were there, like when this trailer came out, and that just randomly popped out of nowhere, that just random codec conversation, like we'd probably lose it, right? And
I feel like it would be equivalent to the same reaction of Snake coming back to Smash. Honestly,
exactly, because this is the first like collab.
It was like the first one.
Yeah, I feel like it's still dated, but don't get me wrong. I just think bottom of B is fair, just because like. This is the first collab, and it just starts out with a codec conversation. You don't expect that in a Smash trailer. Just a codec convo right then and there.
Yep.
And he's just like, do I want to be in Smash? And he's just already there. He's already chilling there.
He's right here. Guess what?
Yeah.
Peekaboo.
I'll put him in B.
Okay, so I want to know your opinion on this one before I say what I gotta say.
I mean, like... See, this is also another dated one. Like, I feel bad. The Brawl one, like, I can't start talking about, like, how I feel about half these trailers until we get to Wii U and 3DS, because those are the actual trailers. But for Sonic, like, I mean, the issue is I'm just not the biggest Sonic fan, so I can't say I feel much when I watch the trailer. The music's hype and all that, and it's really cool. Like, just, like, seeing...
This is the birth of the modern Smash trailer. I'm just gonna say that before I go on my little prolonged rant.
This is what a modern Smash trailer was?
It's basically a modern Smash trailer without, like, having all the new assets and voice line stuff. Because hear me out here. You start, Sonic runs by, like, knocks Mario to the side. Okay, you basically have, like, a short cinematic version. Here's some voice lines from the character. Music playing in the back, and you see gameplay of Sonic running and jumping and all that. So, the thing is that I feel like it's actually very much like a modern Smash trailer. Just without all the CGI flair to it. It's very much in the same vein. I would personally put it in A tier, but I understand putting it in B.
I feel like I could argue, like, top of B tier. Like, I get what you mean now that you explained it. Like,
see, now you see what I'm saying. It has all the, like, workings of the trailer. It's just held back by being a bit old.
I think we could definitely do top of B tier. And we're probably going to reorder a couple of these, like, when we get going. But, like, yeah. I definitely, like, I'd say, like, B tier. Snake and Sonic, easy, like, B tier.
I feel like within the specifics of the time, I think A tier makes the most sense. Like, but that's specifically with, like, what they had and what they could do,
Yeah.
Because this was made, like, the very end of Brawl's development cycle where they literally didn't have a budget.
Yeah. I feel bad. Like, this is just Brawl. Like, we can't... We're now going to get to the 3DS and Wii U trailers, and we can now, like, properly judge them.
20 minutes in.
Here we go. Okay. Villager. So they kind of revealed this one at the beginning. Obviously, they show villagers just grabbing the smash envelope, which I will say it did start a trend of like some trailers using the smash invitation in their trailers. So for that, it kind of does have a little bit of ground to stand on for starting that trend.
I think it was cute in general. Like, okay, haha, he gets the letter out of the mailbox, and then he just goes and starts wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep, that's Animal Crossing for you. Like,
It did also start the villager death stare meme.
yes, which is a classic. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's because I'm just not an Animal Crossing fan, but it didn't really make me like feel.
Right.
I guess.
Combined
But
with the fact
it
that
was cute. It was cute.
right, and then just combined with the fact that this isn't a reveal trailer for the game launching. Like this is still like. I mean, granted, this isn't
The
Brawl.
game part of the trailer is amazing, where it goes like through all the phrases, like done, bah, done, bah.
Yeah,
But in
it's
terms
so
of
good.
Villager specifically as a character reveal trailer, I wouldn't rank it like all too high. You know,
It fits in really smoothly, but like, yeah, it's just like showing off the villager. It just doesn't like, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, agreed. Like, I don't know. It just feels like it works in terms of, oh, it's revealing the game, and here's the big newcomer that we're revealing first. But in terms of, like, just the newcomer part, which I feel like we're reviewing the most here, it just kind of doesn't hit the perfect landing.
Yeah, but hey, that's okay because we're gonna get to the next one. That's like the actual first proper reveal trailer. But anyway, Villager, I wanted to say B tier.
I think B, under Sonic, but above Snake.
I don't know about above Snake. That codec.
No,
combo.
above Snake. Above Snake. Snake was all of 5 seconds. That trailer was too short.
It wasn't. Wait, were you watching the same trailer?
It wasn't too long, no?
It was like 2 minutes.
It was?
There's a codec conversation, and then him getting me out of the box, and it's like a whole thing. And then there's
I thought it was like 30 seconds.
And then there's a whole other trailer where it shows like the gameplay off, and then like his stage and all that. Like there's like 2 separate trailers for him.
Oh, wait, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I still think above Snake, though. The memes are funnier.
Okay, you know what? We'll put it for memes. We'll do memes. All right.
Okay, this one I think is just an easy.
This is the first official. This is how a Smash trailer is done. This paved the way for every Smash trailer going forward.
Super Fighting Robot, Mega Man goes in S tier. No, I'm not.
I agree with you. S tier. I agree with you.
It's just that good. It's just that good.
This is like the gold standard for a Smash trailer. And to explain ourselves real quickly. So obviously, they're in the cavern. They hear this like alarm thing. They all look up, and then they just see this man, and he just jumps on down, and he just points his arm cannon out. I've never played Mega Man, but man, it was so freaking hype.
Dude, I'm just saying, if you aren't in your head and you mentally hear Mega Man just like screaming at the top of your lungs when the helmet pops down, it's like, oh my god, yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm not a Mega Man fan, like I said already, but like
am.
You're a Capcom guy in general, so.
Yes.
But the part where like he's getting like fucked up in the middle of it, this is like probably one of my favorite parts of like any Smash trailer. Like Smash trailers that do this in general. But like I like the part where he's like getting his shit rocked out of him, and then he's like sitting there, he's like, and then he just like busts out the metal like saw blades, and I'm like, oh
well,
shit.
The thing is, it's like he's apparently using his like basically regular Buster for the start of it. It's just like it zooms in his head and starts going through all the Robot Master weapons from the game, because after you beat each Robot Master, you get the weapon. So it shows like the shadow of the Robot Master you got it with, and then like the name of the weapon. It's like, oh my god, it's so clean.
Combined with the fact the music kicks right back in as soon as he throws them, at Mario, and then like Link deflecting with his shield, and it's just like, ooh, ooh.
And the animation is just superb.
Like right there, that whole like sequence of him throwing the blades and Mario and Link's interaction with them, with the music kicking back in, like, hits
like
right
that
there.
Is like the S tier. Like
that is a
the
solid S tier. I have to agree right there. Solid freaking S tier.
I genuinely think it's contender for the best. I think it's up there.
I wouldn't say it's the best, but again, I do agree.
I think it's a contender.
It's the gold standard for a Smash trailer, 100%.
It basically is. It nails everything right.
Everything that a Smash trailer needs to have.
And then we get to Wii Fit.
Oh my gosh, something about that.
This kind of falls in the genre of, I mean, it's cute and it's well animated, but it doesn't like make me excited.
Well, it's a meme. Like it's kind of hard. Like
you didn't really have a choice there, did you?
It is funny seeing Mario. It's Mario, Kirby, and Link, I believe, like just stretching on the Wii Fit board. It is really funny.
It's and they're doing like the tree pose, and then Wii Fit just down smash. No, it's the forward smash or whatever.
Yeah,
just
forward
pose.
Smash. Yeah, I don't like. I mean, it kind of happened. I didn't think too much of it. You know?
I think it's funny, but I can't consciously rank it higher than A, you know?
Oh, I was thinking B.
Yeah, I think B, maybe like right above Villager.
Right around Villager, yeah.
You get the funny factor.
Yeah, there's I think it's riding on memes, honestly. And like it's a joke character, so I mean, I don't blame you, but yeah.
Yeah, how do you make a cinematic for a joke character? Oh, it's Mr. Game & Watch. He comes out of the system. Like, that's exactly what you do. But, like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, this next one, we're kind of writing it back now. Rosalina and Luma. What's up?
I'm so conflicted on Rosalina and Luma.
What's up?
Okay, so the thing is that, like, the animation at the start with Kirby on Rainbow Road is adorable. I love the details. But, like, I don't know. It doesn't really, like... It's one of those trailers where it's like, okay, this is adorable. It's the same situation as Wii Fit Trainer, but without, like, funny factor. It's just like, oh, haha, it's Kirby doing the thing on the Mario track. That's it.
That's funny?
Yeah, I'm not saying I'd call it funny. It's not. It
I was
doesn't.
like,
It's not
that's
really
what
funny.
you got
It's just
out of that?
kinda cute. No, not really. I think it's neat, but at the same time, I wish it was a trailer for a Mario Kart game, not a Smash trailer.
It would be nice. It does give Air Ride vibes. I don't know why they're on Rainbow Road. Like, I feel like it's less about Rosalina, more about Mario Kart, which is really weird.
Well, the thing is that the reason it's on Rainbow Road is because I think it was the Rainbow Road for Wii, if I recall correctly, right? That was the one that was entirely themed around the Galaxy games.
I thought that was 3DS Rainbow Road to promote the 3DS Rainbow Road stage in Smash.
Okay, I don't remember. I just remember seeing a Stargate.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, actually, no.
3DS.
Yeah, that probably was. That was 3DS then.
Yeah, because that's yeah.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was the Wii one, which had all the star bits everywhere.
But like, yeah, outside of that, when Rosalina finally comes in and you see the Luma and Kirby like interacting with it, and it's like, oh my,
It's all cute, but it's like, I don't know. Yeah.
And it's really nice to see Rosalina in the game. Also, just the fact that I'm a little biased because I love Galaxy, right? Like, it's one of my favorite.
Yes, you're extremely biased towards Galaxy.
Yeah, like I hate playing as her, but like just the fact of seeing like Rosalina in this game, it's like seeing the Galaxy rep and her stage and all that. It was so cool. The Gusty Garden mix, like again, like it's not like crazy in terms of like cinematics and all that, but like I think it's solid. I think we could just put it in B tier, but like it does its job. It does pretty good. It's not as good as the next one, but yeah.
Sure, I feel like it could go in the same sort of area as Wii Fit.
Yeah.
Maybe worse than Villager, though.
And then, I will say, though, the interaction... Oh, wait, actually, you know what? I didn't think about this. The thing with Ninja being like, Smash community, I'm cooking something up.
Oh my god, don't even. The thing is, he didn't actually reveal what that was. He did.
He did?
Yeah, basically he was going to give like a $10,000 pop bonus to the Evo for Smash that year. But the thing is that Nintendo just straight up stopped him and said no.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's tragic.
But yeah, the Donkey Kong like face zoom in. It's iconic God tier trailer. Feeling for Ninja.
Top two.
Top two. All right. This one I think is definitely another like gold standard trailer.
No. I would say it's stellar. I love the animation, but it doesn't feel like a trailer for Smash, but it feels more like a great trailer for a Punch-Out game,
Well, like, that's the thing, though. You want to introduce the fighter.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Because the thing is, though, I really love the animation for, like, the sort of semi-2D style thing they have going on.
Oh, this is Little Mac, by the way, for those who are, like, listening.
Yeah, we're talking about Little Mac.
So, yeah, I was rewatching it, like, oh my God, it got me so freaking hyped up. The animation, it like reminds me a bit of the Mario Strikers art style if it were to be like animated. It's so good. It just gets me so freaking hyped up seeing this guy just like getting ready for Smash, bro. I don't know what it is. It's just the animation combined with just like the music. Doc Lewis just be like 101, 102, 103, and he's just like hyping.
Yeah, I gotta say Doc's commentary was really funny. Bertha, you ain't no air fighter Mac meme. Yeah. Oh my God, that's a classic.
But even before the meme, like he was like hyping him up. He gave us some cool things. He's just like, hit him, baby, hit him. And then like the one time where he's like, the punch is mightier than the sword, and he like somehow punches through Link's Master Sword. That was so cool.
Yeah, they literally just got, like, Doc's voice actor back in the booth just to do some of those lines for the trailer, and I love that.
And they were really solid. I think that adds to it. Like, this might be a hot take. I want to put it in A tier, or at least, like, above Sonic.
I think A tier makes perfect sense. I think A tier was what I was thinking. I don't think it's, like, the gorgeousness that is everything that happened with Mega Man, but it's a really solid trailer. I consider it, like, top of A.
Okay, because like I mean I know I have a soft spot for animation, but like whenever they do it, it's usually it knocks it out of the park.
And then we have Charizard and Greninja, which were basically the same trailer.
Yeah, we'll put them side by side. Okay, so this trailer actually accomplishes a couple of things. For one, it shows off all the Pokeball assist items, so that's pretty cool. It also shows off that Charizard is alone this time, and he's firing it up by himself.
They fired my man Ivysaur. What'd he do?
What'd he do?
What'd he do? What did he do?
I don't think it's confirmed, but I'm pretty sure it's just because the 3DS couldn't handle the Pokemon.
No, yeah.
trainers.
Yeah, that's what it was. Same reason why we didn't get Ice Climbers and why Sheik was separated.
Yeah.
But, like, what did my man Ivysaur do?
What did he do?
Come on.
What the heck did he do? But yeah, you have
What did my boy
Charizard.
do?
You have Charizard and Greninja. Dude, I hate watching people's reactions to this trailer because everyone's like, Mewtwo! Mewtwo!
Yeah,
And I'm
I was
like,
gonna say, everybody thought it was Mewtwo.
How?
Everybody
Like,
did.
Look, I was like 12 at the time. And even then, I saw the blue shirt and I'm like, where do you get Mewtwo from?
Yeah, like, because everyone was kind of expecting them to bring back Mewtwo, and they did. They did eventually. Is
Yeah,
that
but
even on here?
Yeah, we'll get to that. Strikes Back. Mewtwo Strikes. We'll get to that.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
I may be blind. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's a really good trailer. I think it's very well animated. And the shot with Mario and Charizard is fantastic.
Oh, dude, it's iconic right there. Just the fire v fire, and then Greninja just cutting into the middle with his shuriken. And then he's hanging from a tree. And, like, okay. Can we also just give props to the fact that, like, Sakurai, like, made this character a thing before anything about Greninja came out? Like, that's...
Pretty much, they basically had the design doc, and then his signature move was Water Shuriken, and it ran with it.
And he ran with it. And it paved the way for the anime, too, and how, like, Ash Greninja would eventually be handled. Like, Greninja, like... Oh my god, everything about this trailer is so cool. And even like bias for Greninja aside, the cinematic for it is so cool. The X and Y trainer battle remix that pops in there.
Oh my god, yes, that's a classic.
Oh my god, it gets me hyped up. The chills every single time, especially the part where like Charizard like crashes down to Mario and it's like
oh my god. Like, listen, I know the XY theme has been the XY trainer battle in particular has kind of been driven into the ground over the years.
But the Smash
But at the same
version,
time, it's like, oh my god, yes, thank you.
the Smash version always gets the goosebumps going.
Yeah, I would probably rank it higher than Mac.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Probably top of A. It might end up going, but we'll see.
I put Zard over Greninja specifically just for the shot of, like, the, fire on fire.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
You
It's
get
a
it.
super iconic shot. Anyway, moving on. This one's a funny trailer. We could have omitted it, but we decided to keep it because it technically
We have
is
to keep it.
the Me trailers with Iwata, by the way. Rest in peace, my
With
man.
the Wada and Reggie.
Oh man, both of them don't. Oh man, I'm sad now.
We're in the long bygone era. We're old, Si.
I'm
We're
sad.
old.
I'm sad now.
You're older than me, but we're both old.
But we were around for this time, and now I'm sad.
New Wooper Watch episode in the nursing home 60 years later, guys.
Okay, so
2013? That was 50 years ago.
anyway, sadness aside, so this was the introduction of the Me Fighters, which is pretty cool. I know obviously people aren't gonna get hyped up about that, but like this was pretty huge. You know, you could make your own customizable fighter. You could give it literally anything you wanted to. You could make Barack Obama or something. Like you could put Hitler on it.
This is peak
Like,
funny trailer.
you could do anything with this concept. And like obviously it's not a crazy trailer, but like I think the trailer itself comes from the fact that you're seeing Iwata and Reggie get on out here like fighting each other and like doing some of the moves from other Smash characters, which is super cool.
It's such a good amount of detail, and I love it. Like, I gotta say, I mean, it's either A or S tier, and it depends on how much you want to rank it high for funny factor, you know?
Yeah, it is definitely carried by funny factor rather than the reveal, as the reveal itself is just the fact that, like, hey, you can have a customizable fighter, and you can't really do much with the source material, because there isn't really.
Yep.
But I would say bottom of A, probably. We can
Bottom
probably
of A,
say,
yeah.
Yeah. It is really carried by funny factor, but yeah. Because, like, the actual, like, the effect that the Mii's had kind of came after the trailer, not, like, within the trailer. But, like, again, the trailer's carried... There's a reason the thumbnail, for those of you watching on YouTube, there's a reason the thumbnail shows Reggie and Iwata, you know? Like, that's the trailer right there, not the Mii's.
Yeah. Okay, this one I'm curious to hear your thoughts on. Did you ever play Kid Icarus Uprising?
I watched Chugga Conroy's playthrough of it.
I was gonna say, you seem like the kind of guy who would have played it, so I was kind of really betting on you.
I know what's going on, and I could probably emulate it if I wanted to. And I did watch Chugga Conroy's Let's Play. But, even not knowing anything, this is still a really hyped trailer. And I know you're gonna hate me for saying this. I think this is another, like, gold standard trailer right here. For, like, animated trailers.
It's good. Like, I think the animation is gorgeous, but I feel like if this was in CGI instead of, like, the gorgeous 2D animation, I don't think it would be as good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's just kind of the feeling I get from it, because I would like to clarify that, most of these trailers I watched before I even had access to YouTube as a little kid, so I was watching these all through the 3DS eShop, where I had to wait like 5 minutes for it to load. But the thing is that, I didn't find Palutena until after the game released.
Yeah.
So I didn't see this trailer until in retrospect, so it loses a lot of shine factor for me, which we'll also get to with Pac-Man, but still.
Yeah. I will also say that this trailer, I might be wrong, but the Kid Icarus Uprising anime, the short, like, few episodes that were included with I might be wrong.
It was the same studio, yeah.
Yeah, same studio. There's a
At
couple
least for one of the episodes.
Yeah, there's a couple of trailers here that do this exact thing, and they'll probably get an S tier from me purely for that factor. But when a studio steps in to do that from the home series, like, that's just... Right, that just shows they care. And that really adds to a trailer for me, for sure.
Also for Persona 5, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. But yeah, I would say a solid A tier as well. I kind of want to put it in S, but like I would understand if, we could put it in A.
Honestly, I think it's just your call here. I feel like it could go an S. It's not better than Mega Man. It's no way better than Mega Man. And I feel like if we put an A, it has to go at the top of A, so I'm just going to leave this up to your discretion.
Okay. I'll put it right next to Mac in A tier.
Yeah, sure. I think that makes sense.
That includes Dark Pittis too, because he was just kind of at the end.
Jump scare.
Oh, actually, I will say real quickly before we move on. Palutena, I kind of a little salty about Palutena's trailer. The epic boss music was there. Also, the trailer was super awesome. But then Palutena pulls out all of her god moves, only to realize you could only use a couple of them, and it was just promoting the special custom moves that was never brought back for Ultimate.
Yeah, that's that it just didn't age well.
Yeah, that poor trailer got kind of screwed over, but it is still a pretty good trailer if you ignore the fact that she doesn't get to use half of the moves that were shown off.
And then we move on to Pac, though. Oh my god, I'm so mixed on this trailer.
I rewatched it too.
In terms of how a character plays, Pac-Man is probably my favorite character in the game. The thing is, though, is that his trailer is just kind of there. Like,
yeah.
Okay, I get what they're going for. It's like, it's the red, the blue, and the yellow. It's the primary colors, but like, okay.
Okay.
Like, I mean, like, it's awesome that Pac-Man's in there. It's a cool legacy character. I get where they're coming from and use the world design, which is, well, that was a massive moment for Pac-Man fans. Just seeing the world design back and all. But, like, I don't know, man. This trailer, while it is a bit funny with some of the little bits they do with the characters' movesets and stuff, there's nothing here. I would probably put this higher than the Brawl stuff in C, but there's like... Because, it does have a bit of emotional impact, like red, blue. Like, it had that suspense for me as a kid. It was like, yellow! Oh my god, it's Pac-Man! Okay,
yellow!
That's cool.
It's French fries!
Yeah, but, like, looking back on it, it just doesn't have much to it. Like, it had a little bit of suspense at the start, which is more than I could say for the little Brawl trailer here. But, like, I feel like maybe just better than that in C, but not higher.
I kind of wish they did something similar to Duck Hunt. Well, not being too obvious about it. I wish they were like the Mario characters were going through like a dark maze or something. Imagine they pull like a Pixels or something where like they're just going through a dark maze, and then they turn around and they see this like 3D pixelated Pac-Man.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah.
I just think like better than the Brawl trailer we have in C. No, maybe worse than that actually. Just put it in C.
So all 4 of them.
I don't think it's D tier because we have stuff that's going in D. But like,
it's not D tier. It's still a trailer. It's a modern trailer. So like, I feel like a lot of the Wii U 3DS trailers, it's hard to be bad. Like,
Yeah.
Yawn.
I'm like yawning right now. Oh man, yeah. Just start at the bottom of C.
Bottom. You want to put it below Wario? Goodness.
I think so. Well, it's still the same trailer, but like I don't know. It's just it's kind of just nothing.
All right, moving on. I'm going to group Lucina and Robin together, of course.
Yeah, same trailer. I really like this one.
This one's really solid. So this one's also giving little bias from me. I know I'm a Fire Emblem fan, but also the studio who did the cutscenes for Awakening also did these cutscenes for the trailers, so that really does add a lot to it.
The thing is, for me, it's not the fact of, oh, it's a gorgeous looking trailer, which it is, or the actual characters itself. Like, with Kirby in Mario Kart or whatever, it's like, oh, okay, it's Kirby and Mario Kart. But with Falcon and Fire Emblem, it's so outrageously stupid that it's exactly what I want from a crossover.
And
which
yet
is why I would give
looks
this one mad
so
props.
tense. Like, Lucina and Falcon just going off, and it looks so tense.
Like, the thing is, it's like, Kirby and, like, Mario Kart, okay, you can see it working, but Falcon and Fire Emblem, you see it not working, and then it works.
And then it just works. And, like, it's so stupid, too, because, like, you know, the cutscene and all that, like, it's supposed to work for, like, the Awakening cast, you know, and, like, how Fire Emblem characters are designed. And you see this goofy racer guy, and yet he works so well in it. And also, it kind of doubles as a reveal for Captain Falcon, because a lot of people thought he wasn't going to return. So there's also that.
Huh, neat.
Yeah. But yeah, Lucina Robin, I know a lot of people like look back and be like, oh, this is where the downfall started. But like, it's still a really solid trailer. I am also a little salty that like there's now like, you know, with Chrom later on, but like now there's 3 Awakening reps, you know, and like
Maybe a little over the top.
yeah, it's a little over the top because like everyone says there's too much Fire Emblem. I don't think that's the case. I think it's only annoying because there's 3 from the same game, and everyone else there's only 1 from each game.
Yeah.
But like,
Honestly,
yeah,
I think you just put them over their Echo Fighter slots. It becomes a lot less egregious, but you know.
yeah, if we're looking at that case, then it's just Robin, and Robin is pretty dang cool. It's pretty nice to see him in the game. He brings the thunder.
Robin is the character I hate playing as almost the most because I can't get him to work correctly.
You got to
It
manage his
just
tomes.
doesn't for me.
You got to manage the tomes and Levin Sword.
Yeah, okay, but it just doesn't want to mentally click.
I will say though, I did get really annoyed at the end of the trailer, not because like it was like outdated, the fact that like, oh, now you have your chance. It's because it's honestly kind of cringe. Like I was like cringing a little bit when I saw it.
I feel like they added that as like a joke, almost like Chrom just maybe next time. No, Chrom got folded, bro.
Yeah.
He got folded.
I was also annoyed. Like they fixed this up when like other characters with like alt costumes came out, but like then they just they did this thing at the end where they're just like, hey, P.S. female Robin also exists. It's like, why was that not in the actual trailer? Yeah, luckily they fixed that with some other characters, but like, yeah,
Namely Byleth.
yeah, Byleth, Corrin, we'll get to them.
I
But
feel
yeah,
like we can warrant this one being in top of B. Like the reveal itself isn't like, oh my god, but like the animation work I think carries it.
definitely. Okay, biases aside, I'm letting you know ahead of time. Biases aside, it's not as good as I remembered it being. So I will say that.
Yeah, I don't like this one too much. Like I get it's like the whole thing. It's like, oh, see the future. But like I don't know, it's it's all right.
The funny thing is about watching this trailer, I actually found more issues with it than I ever thought I would. I thought this was the one trailer where I was like, oh, I mean, perfect, God tier. But no, I found so many problems with this trailer, believe it or not. So firstly, they're on Gower playing, pretty cool, right? But just Bowser just running around roaring, and I'm like, why? Why?
The Bowser's run cycle in this trailer is so funny because he's like running like with his full force and it's like rah, rah, rah.
But
It
why?
looks so goofy.
Like, why? I don't get what this references at all. It doesn't make any sense.
Where are you going, bro?
What are
You
you
got places
doing?
to be?
And same with Shulk. What are you doing? Like, you're just hiding in a bush? Like, the backslash, pretty cool. And to show that backslash is more effective if you hit from the back. Pretty cool. But, like, why? What is he doing? I don't understand.
What are you trying to convey here?
I didn't
What's
get it
going
at
on?
all. It's also, during the trailer when, like, Marth and Link come out, like, I was also a little annoyed because, like, when it shows, like, Shulk turning around and it shows, like, what's behind him, you realize, so, okay, kind of getting to Xenoblade real quickly. So where you are in Gower playing, you're on this Titan and you're on its like right leg, right? And obviously, if you're on a leg and you look behind, you're going to see its torso, you're going to see its body, right? If you look back at the trailer, you'll see there's multiple instances of not only the Makana sword, you know, the giant robot thing in the back. You'll not only see that there's nothing behind it, you know, there's no sword like connecting to a body. There's no torso back there. It's just pure land and sky behind there. And I get it for the sake of the trailer and the fact that it would be annoying to like animate and all that and like render, you know, I get it. But like, it's so jarring after you've like played the game and like know exactly where they are currently in this trailer, just to know that like there's nothing behind, where this place is being located, and it's just this giant land that's supposed to resemble a lake, and then the Mechonis like with his sword in the background, but just knowing that there's nothing behind that, and it shows it too, and it's showing it nonchalantly, and it bothers me. It bothers me to no end.
So top of C tier.
Okay, that caught me off guard. I don't know if I would go that far. It was pretty hyped to hear the what was it? I forgot the theme was called.
Wow, you don't even know the music by recognition, fake fan.
You will recall our names. Sorry. But it wasn't really hyped to hear the.
Even I knew that. I was just not gonna say it.
Shut up. But yeah, no, the trailer shows off everything. It shows off the ult, shows off the final smash, which is pretty cool, which is the chain attack. Oh, and by the end, a lot of people skipped it. Even I did as a kid. But like after now playing the game, Metal Face makes an appearance. He's like, "Yo, what up, Monado boy? I found you," and I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I'd probably put it around Snake. I would have to, well, actually, I would put it around Wii Fit and Rosalina.
No, I would not count it higher than Villager. No way.
It has to be higher than Wii Fit. There's no shot.
Not higher than Wii Fit, no.
Okay. I'm not gonna.
But the animation was really good. Yeah, that looks about right.
I think it should be higher than Wii Fit, though.
Sure.
Yeah, like I can see Rosalina, but like yeah, I was thinking like, oh, I'm gonna gas this trailer up, but no, it wasn't as good as I remembered. And sorry for my Xenoblade rant. I'm gonna let you have this one because I was talking for too long.
All right, Bowser Jr. I think is another trailer that's like almost on the same level as Mega Man, just without the legacy of it. Just having all the Koopalings just show up, and it's like, oh god, we're screwed. It's like. It was a fun trailer, and I know it has like a very similar. It's like, oh, it's basically the canyon that they just used for Smash 4 for some reason. There's not much I can say here other than it just looked very pretty.
Okay, so upon rewatching this trailer, because I agree with you, the Koopalings part was, oh my god, it got the chills going. It played the music from Mario Galaxy 1 where like the castle's being like raided by the UFO and ships. Chills. It's so freaking chills, and then Koopalings, then it brought my boy Iggy, so I'm kind of hyped and kind of a little biased. But everything before that, I would argue is dog shit, bro. All right? Like, hear me out, okay? So, they're trying to do this thing where they're trying to be all secretive about it, right? They're trying not to show Bowser Jr.'s face for like a whole minute, right? And they're trying to like keep it like in a shadow or whatever. It makes no sense. You just see him like running around his Koopa clown car, and then he's like fighting all these guys, and somehow he's owning all of them, which I find to make zero sense. Yeah, and then okay, this other part, you guys might have a different opinion about this. So I know in Smash Bros you have shields and all that. This trailer actually has Mario using his shield, which I
thought was awesome. Okay, I thought that was sick.
Well, like for the sake of the cinematic, I think it works, but like I just think it's stupid because like no other trailer does that. Like, it is the only trailer to, like, not do it. Like, it works to show off, Bowser Jr.'s side smash. I don't like it. I think it's so jarring when all the other trailers, like, they have, like, the choreography and all that. They have, like, all the, like, action and all that. And then just randomly the shield from the game just comes on up. And I don't know. I thought that was jarring when I saw it.
I'm a big sucker for using, like, usually considered, like, HUD element stuff just in the actual gameplay. I'm a big sucker for that, especially like cinematics. That's just a little thing that I love to see, because when you see it's like an out-of-game element, but seeing it put into the cinematic, that's always been something I've always just liked. I know I said always like a million times, but still.
I think I would agree with you if this was like more of a consistent thing, which it's not. Like, this is the only trailer that does that here, which I think is really weird.
I mean, I guess if you look at it in that perspective.
Yeah, like... I feel, because like then it would give me the expectation that like so yeah, they use their like the smash mechanics like and all that, like every other trailer like works naturally and all that, and then it just has the shield, which yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
it might be a really stupid complaint, but like that's just something I have with this trailer. But like yeah, and I also just don't like the thing that they're just like hyping it, be like, oh, who is he, and then it's just like goes on for a whole minute. When like, oh, it's Bowser Jr. But like when it gets to the Koopaling part and they're all just rising on up, oh man, that's when it gets tight. I think that's when the trailer's like saved for me.
Yeah, that's like the best part of it by far. Cause it's just like, oh, Oh, that's not just one guy.
No, that's 8 other guys. Or 7, I
And
guess.
a girl.
And a female.
Yeah, I don't really know where to put. I think for the gorgeous animation, we can rank it higher than Rosa, but I maybe better than nah. It's hard to rank.
Below Robin.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Right,
I consider the
below
Sonic one still a better trailer overall, though.
Yeah, it's tough though. I feel like if it was made now, if like Sonic was like never added and was like in the Ultimate Pass, you'd probably get a gorgeous trailer.
Yeah. Rewind time, please. Thank you.
Take him out of Brawl and put him in Ultimate. Where
You'd probably have a different moveset, too.
True, yeah, you'd actually probably get a proper moveset.
Probably based on Sonic Forces.
Forces, yeah.
Which may be for the best. No, actually, no. Looking at the time of when the game started development and when Forces released, it'd probably be more accurate to say be based on generations.
Wait, would this be like Fighter Pass or base game? Because if it's Fighter Pass,
I was thinking base game.
Okay, because if they do base game, then probably generations, yeah.
Next one, Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt takes aim. Okay, this one kind of got ruined, though. It got leaked. I wasn't, like, around for the leaks, but, like, this one got ruined.
I think it's cute.
It's...
I like the little sprite details, and it becomes HD. That's kind of the most I can say for it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
It kind of sucks, also. It is kind of, like, you know, a legacy character. There's not really much to do with it.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's kind of like another situation where it's like, okay, we can do something with this. And they made a cute little trailer with the sprite-based stuff. And that's about it.
It's about it. I don't got much to say about the doggy.
It was pretty mind-blowing for young me, but in hindsight, it's like, oh, okay, cool.
I, like, rewatched it to it. I'm just like, oh, wait, this is what Smash ended on. Before DLC. This is what it kind of ended on.
Yeah, honestly, if I was gonna... I mean, I feel like they probably revealed some of the other characters earlier, though, so they wouldn't be leaked, which is kind of why they held Duck Hunt for the very end, you know?
Yeah, probably.
Kind of like why they kept Incineroar till the very end of the Smash main game for Ultimate.
Mayhaps. Yeah, what were you thinking for Duck Hunt? I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know.
New tier, question mark.
Let's put him in D for Duck Hunt. You know what? I will make new tier, question mark.
I feel like just... I don't know how to rank Duck Hunt. Tell us in the comments how you would rank Duck Hunt's trailer.
I don't know how to rank Duck Hunt.
No, I feel like it's kind of the same line of, like, I guess, Rosalina and Luma.
Dog.
No, I mean, probably it's actually closer to Wii Fit overall, I'd say.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to make another tier. It's too big. I think, I'm
probably, like, worse than Wii Fit. Wii Fit got me actually laughing, though.
Yeah, Wii Fit's funny.
Nah, probably worse than Villager 2.
Yeah. I put
Snake
him actually
also.
below bottom of B.
Maybe top of C makes sense.
Oh my god, we're just keeping them lower and lower.
But also bottom B.
But also bottom of C.
But maybe bottom of D.
You know what? Maybe E. Just keeps going lower and lower until we're satisfied.
Dude, this one's another weird one. Mewtwo. Okay, this was like one of the hypest reveals of all time. It was like, okay, oh my god, we're getting DLC! But that, like, I don't know. The actual trailer itself was kind of stunted.
So, two things. This is carried by Etika. I will say that.
Oh, yeah.
My boy.
Mewtwo!
I'm a little salty. I'm a little salty because of the Greninja trailer and everyone thinking that he was Mewtwo, but like it was hyped to see it.
Mewtwo!
I'm going to count the thing where like he's like being built up, like the geometry and all that, because if we don't, then he just doesn't have a trailer straight up.
Well, I mean, it's showing off his final Smash in that little gameplay video is kind of sick, though.
That was fucking hype, dude. The fact he gets the Mega. He never had a final Smash before, yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I actually did not ever play against or with Mewtwo on Wii U, because I never owned Wii U. So what I'm wondering is, did he actually have the cool cut-in from the trailer in the game, or no?
What cut-in?
Because in the trailer, there's like a cut-in, like after he uses Psy Strike as Mega Mewtwo, and then like zooms in on the heads or whatever.
No,
it does not pop.
It does not zoom in, but it does do the mind exploding thing.
Duh, it doesn't do the zoom in.
I'm pretty sure if it did that, it would probably mess the game up. Well, probably not in Ultimate, because they found a way to do it with Kazuya's grabs, but, like, yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Is that gonna drag it down for you?
That definitely drags it down a bit in terms of my.
You didn't even play with him in the Wii U 3DS.
For actual character ranking, it drags it down, but not the trailer itself. Because in the trailer, it was hype.
Yeah, dude, the trailer was so fucking hype. Like, this is one of those few trailers that was definitely carried by gameplay without a cinematic, for sure.
I just think it being Mewtwo kind of carries it, because it's like, oh my god, it's Mewtwo! He's Mega Evolving! He's Mega Evolving!
This is first official DLC as well.
I feel like it's like Snake tier. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I can... Well, okay, above Village... Wait. Yeah, above Villager.
Sure.
Wait, man, I feel disrespectful. We're putting Mewtwo below Wii Fit.
Ain't that kind of messed up? But no, it's true. It's true.
But Wii Fit actually has a trailer, though.
Mewtwo already got his reveal by having to wait like 500 hours in battle in Melee. That's his reveal.
Dude, the reveal itself is carried by Etika's reaction. That's the reveal. If we're rating the legacy. If this is a reveal, like if this is a tier list based on like reactions, oh boy, Mewtwo S tier.
Yeah, I know, right?
Anyway, Roy seals. Oh wait, no, wait. Lucas is next. Whoops, I don't know why this is not ordered. Lucas, this did come out of nowhere. The splash screen doesn't lie. This came out of nowhere. Okay, like
I don't think Lucas should be in Smash anymore. It feels wrong.
What do you mean? It's wrong. No,
I'm saying it in the terms of like, especially in the time that Lucas like was released for Smash 4 for Wii U. It's kind of weird. Like it's in that dead zone where it's like Mother 3 is like this abomination that Nintendo refuses to talk about. Because nowadays they'll like openly joke about it, I guess. I don't know. It just feels like a weird little spot. Like in Ultimate, it makes sense because everybody's back. But like they really brought back Lucas for Wii U. I just wasn't expecting that, you know.
I can't believe you're dissing my boy. What the hell?
The thing is, no, Lucas is actually very fun to play. It just feels like when you look back on it, it's like, man, they actually put Lucas in there. That's kind of crazy.
Bro, did you not play through Subspace? This man was a champ.
No, I didn't play through Subspace. Why do you ask?
That explains a lot. If you played through Subspace, you know Lucas is an absolute champ, and him being omitted from Smash 4 was a fucking crime.
I know, it's on my list.
Well, like, okay, you don't even need to play Mother 3, but, like, this guy being omitted from Wii U and 3DS was a crime, dude.
I mean, yeah.
But this reveal is also added by the fact that, like, they never promised that they were going to do more DLC outside of Mewtwo. They just said, like, oh, we're just going to add him back. Like, because, again, this is not, like, a time where we, like, fire passes and all that. Like, we all thought Mewtwo was a one-and-done deal, okay? So,
yeah.
And the fact that it says Lucas comes out of nowhere, it's not fucking kidding. He came out of nowhere. Nobody leaked it. Nobody knew nothing. He literally came out of nowhere. Even though it's a returning newcomer or returning veteran, it's the fact that he literally came out of nowhere and shocked everybody.
Also, I would like to point out the whole thing with Ness just getting beat up for the first half of the trailer while playing Mother 3 sad thing. No, that was funny to me.
Wow.
I have no attachment to Ness as a character, so seeing him get punched around and beat up when all I knew about it was BK Fire, BK Fire. That's just funny to me. I know I'm horrible seeing a child get beat up, but seeing Bowser almost kill Ness would have been a better outcome than getting Lucas in the game.
You are a horrible person. For that, I'm putting him in God tier.
You want to use your pass on that?
We have passes? Oh, great. I could use them in one of my upcoming characters. Okay, but honestly, though, like, I'd probably say B, but, like, I
D
can't
tier because Ness didn't die.
What?
D tier because Ness didn't die.
No! We are not putting him in D tier.
Fine.
That's going to be safe for Daisy.
Below Snake. Below Snake.
Yeah, you know, I can do with that. I'll deal with that. All right. Roy seals the deal. Okay.
S.
S. All right. Okay.
Yippee! The thing is, like, Roy was actually the character I wanted back the most from Melee from my limited knowledge of it. Because, like, oh, this character sounds fun to play because I didn't unlock him in Melee on my friend's GameCube, so I didn't know how terrible he was. But, like, I just always thought Roy sounded like he just like me for real from my vague interpretation of him.
Wow.
For, like, young me's basic interpretation for wikis and stuff. Without ever checking like the Fire Emblem wiki.
That is hilarious.
I don't know where it came from, but it was just like a moment of like trying. I was like, oh my god, yo, it's the guy I really wanted.
Okay, so like, I don't know if I'm pretty sure it was Awakening that started it, but like a lot of people were surprisingly mad that like Roy came back and it's just like, oh, there's too many Fire Emblem characters.
Roy was like the most cuttable of them until Chrom was added. But like,
yeah,
I don't know, man. I've always just liked Roy. I feel he's important to the history of the series.
he's definitely important and he's a veteran, so I feel like any hate towards the amount of fighters definitely can't be directed towards him. And he does
his
represent.
Game still hasn't been localized.
Well, there's always fan translations, but like, yeah,
true enough.
yeah, but like, yeah, him being added back, it's really cool. He gets his voice, he gets a final smash now. It was jarring to watch this trailer again, seeing how light or high pitched his voice was when it's now like, because like now they use the voice actor that he uses in Faye and now Engaged, like they now use that for Ultimate, but like back then they didn't have like an established voice actor for Roy. For
Oh,
Wii
they
and
changed
3DS.
it between 4 and Ult.
You didn't notice? His is
No,
so
I
much
just wasn't
deeper in
paying
Ultimate.
attention.
Yeah.
Now
they
that
have,
you
like,
pointed out, you're right.
yeah, he was so much more high pitched in Wii U and 3DS.
Yeah. So where does this
Anyway.
go? I feel it's more hype than Lucas. Honestly, I'd say more hype than Snake for me, personally.
I would definitely agree. It's more hype for sure. It's just I feel bad. This is another. A lot of the DLC for 3DS Wii U did not get proper cinematics, and I feel so bad.
Yeah, but they did try and get close with some of them, which I'll get to in a minute.
The last 3, yeah,
Oh, the last 3.
or last 2, yeah. Cloud didn't get one.
No, Cloud did. Cloud got a great trailer. Whatever.
Well,
Roy,
no, I-
Roy,
no,
in
I'm not
terms
saying-
of Roy. In terms of
I'm not saying he
Roy.
got a bad trailer. I'm saying he didn't get a cinematic.
I'm saying in terms of Roy specifically, I think higher than Snake.
Oh, also, he did get the bit where he hit the Koopaling Roy. That was funny.
Okay, you know what? Nah, higher than Villager for that one.
Yeah, that was funny. That was
You
hilarious.
get the funny guy point.
Literally at the
You get the
beginning,
badge of honor for being funny.
He killed the other Roy. That was hilarious.
Okay, this one I know you don't have a lot of attachment to, but I freaking love this trailer. Okay, I love Ryu's trailer.
It was pretty hype. Honestly, not as hype as Ken, but I'll get to Ken in a moment.
The thing is, though, it's like they recreated the scene from the start of Street Fighter 2 where he's in the dark and the thunder
didn't know
flashes
that.
over him. Yeah, it's ripped straight from the intro of Street Fighter 2.
Okay, that definitely adds to. I thought that was just like really boring and lazy, but
Yeah,
okay,
no,
if
it's ripped
actually
straight from the
referencing
arcade
something.
opening for the game. It, like, even him Hadokening into the screen was ripped straight from Street Fighter 2. It was just recreated with the HD assets. And they used the font from Street Fighter 4 as well for Here Comes a New Challenger, which is such a good touch. Because that was the
definitely
latest Street
fixes
Fighter
the
game
trailer
at the
for
time.
me.
See, now that you actually have a Street Fighter fan to point out why it's cool, you're welcome. Let's play Street Fighter 6 together when it drops.
Oh, we definitely are. Don't worry about it.
Bad, bro, bad. Come at
gonna
me,
be our
Ryu.
mul-
Come
it's
at
gonna
me,
be our
come at me, come
multiverse-
on. Come on,
our
bro, I'll take you down.
multiverses.
I'll mess you up.
It's gonna be our Multiverses Part 2.
Multiverses Part 2, but this time it's Mystic just completely dominating and not letting you learn the game.
Hey, it'll be a brand new game by that time. We'll both have plenty of time to like learn.
Did you play Street Fighter 5?
No.
Then you're already at a disadvantage.
Well, fuck. All right, just figure it out. Okay, but since you mentioned that definitely does add to it.
I'd rank it higher than I'd rank it higher than Rosalina. I feels like the same level of like detail and all as Sonic, kind of.
Yeah, I could see that.
Higher than.
Also, this I don't know if it adds to the trailer or not for you, but like the first character with 2 final smashes.
Oh yeah, I mean, I always thought that was cool because it's a reference to how you can Street Fighter characters have multiple supers going all from Alpha, which I
Right.
really quite like.
It's really solid. Okay,
I still think it's higher than Sonic though.
yeah. Anyway, Cloud, this one, in my opinion, everyone's gonna hate me for this. Cloud is entirely carried by hype because the trailer itself is just really, yeah.
I'd say A tier. I'd just say A tier because it's like, I didn't really get it at the time, but looking back on it now, it's like, oh my god, wait, this happened?
It is a big deal that it happened. I just don't know if it being a big deal is like enough to put it super high.
I think I could probably warrant it being like bottom of A at least.
Yeah, I can.
Because like the whole zoom in though, it's like saying Final Fantasy 7. That's raw. That is
pretty
hype.
raw. I will say the bit with the limit thing when like he's just like limits are meant to be broken. And he says it in Japanese, and I was like, oh,
my god!
What's he doing?
I'm gonna
He's
say
like,
better than Mii Fighter,
Yeah, we can do that.
but I don't think better than Mac.
Cause like,
Maybe better than Mac.
Put him in Mega Man. It's like it sucks because like if this is hype, then he would be in God tier.
I genuinely wish that Cloud was moved back and like switch. I'd say like go forward in time, switch out like some character from Ultimate's base roster with Cloud, and let it so Cloud is get like an Ultimate level trailer, you know?
Yeah.
Which he basically did eventually retroactively with Sephiroth, but we'll get to
Sephiroth. But like Sephiroth is gonna be the most like least debatable one that we're gonna have on this list. But like, yeah, it just sucks because Square Enix at the time just didn't give him that much to work with.
Yeah, they kind of got like cornered, like 2 songs,
two. Oh, technically 3, but one of them didn't get included.
Really? Wait, which one was that?
I think it was the intro theme when they like.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna fight to that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna fight to like the slow humming.
But like Persona, the Joker trailer did the exact same thing with the tarot card theme or whatever, and that wasn't included.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I just know because I watched Jiggly I forgot what his name was, but PJ
Jiggles.
Yeah. I know because of the useless Smash facts. Shoutouts to him.
Gino, right. We do not care.
First me costume.
We do not care.
Can we make our first D tier?
The thing is, like, they kind of says like, "Oh, hi, Gino's here," and then it's just like shows like 3 seconds of gameplay, and then it's just like Chocobo hat, and like, okay.
Look, like we're Zoomers, man. Like I'm not gonna deny it. Like we did not grow up on Super Mario RPG. I played Mario and Luigi. Okay. Like
Obby, if you're seeing this, I'm so sorry.
Like, I'm sorry, it's probably an amazing game, but the only reason I know about this guy is because of the Smash hype for him. That's it. And then, it's a I own costume.
A physical copy. I literally own a physical copy of the game, and I just haven't cared enough to play through it.
Yeah, it's also a me costume. It's kind of unfair to compare it to all these, but, like, at the same time, though, like, it is given an official splash screen here, and we did say we weren't going to omit it, and, yeah, sorry.
And then we have this one. I'm just going to let you say your piece real quick, okay? Just go off.
Are you sure? Because I'm going to say a lot. I actually have a lot to say. You don't want to go first? I'm going to unload. Like, I got a lot.
I think it was neat in concept to twist the cutscene on the game, but it could have been cut short by like 20 minutes. It was too long, but I like the twist on the game's premise, but it was too long and could have been cut way short.
Okay. All right, here we go. My opening claim. This is going to be a whole essay right here. This is my opening claim. This is probably my favorite Smash Ultimate trailer. 3DS Wii U trailer. No! Come back! Come back! No!
It's not better than Mega Man.
Okay.
It's not. It's not better than Mega Man.
I'm willing to put him below Mega Man. I'm not like fighting to put him in God tier. I'm just fighting to like put him high. And it is
not better than Mega Man.
I'm not saying he's better than Mega Man. I'm just saying we got to put him next to Mega Man.
You just said it was better than Mega Man. You just said it was like probably the best in the. No, it's not better than Mega Man.
I said it was my favorite.
It's not better.
I said in my personal opinion.
Literally, the only thing that saved this trailer is the fact that they had the voice actors come in and do little lines in the middle of it. That was it.
Okay. I'm going to explain myself now, because that is a very hot claim, and I'm aware of how big of a claim this is. And I will say right now, I don't even like Corn. I don't even like Fates that much, all right? So I'm just telling you right now.
I don't even like Fates that much with the freaking Fates frog, huh? Yeah, I see how it is.
Shut up. Okay.
Finish the game, Froggy. Finish the game.
The thing about this thing is that, like, it's not even carried by Corn. It's not carried by the fact that it's Fates. It's carried by the trailer itself. This is the one thing where, like, you can, like, close your eyes and I would still get hyped. Or at least I could. I could close my eyes and I'll be like, oh my god. And I can still get okay, let me
For years now, I have had the line, he's using Dragon Fangs, stuck in my head for some reason. I don't know why, but only that line has stuck in my head.
Anyway, I'm going to explain myself now. Okay, so firstly, you get the team who animated the Fates cutscenes to jump in and do this. So already up there for me. You already got that. You already won me over with that. But then they have the bit, they take the cutscene straight up where Corn has to decide which nation to go with. They ripped it straight from the game. That was pretty hype. I thought that was super dang cool. And I thought it was handled way better than a certain other character, which we will get to. But yeah, then he's just randomly, he's like, what do I pick? And then the option, join Smash. And I was like, whoa! And keep in mind, this is like kid me, right? I didn't play Fire Emblem. I didn't know what the fuck a Fire Emblem was. I just thought that this was cool. But anyway,
I thought it was too back in the day. I can't lie. I thought it was pretty cool too.
Right. Okay, but another thing, another detail right here. So when the splash screen appears, you hear a little like you hear a sound effect like after the splash screen happens, and you probably don't know what it is. It's actually the black like you're looking at it, right?
I'm looking at it, yeah.
So the black and white they actually switch like a couple seconds in. They switch places to represent the black and whiteness of Nor and Hoshido, and I thought that was cool. I thought it was pretty dang cool. It's black and white, and yeah, it's the yin and yang. I thought that was pretty cool.
I mean, I guess. You're the expert here, not me.
Okay, all right. I'll keep it going. Okay, so also another thing. I'll keep this part brief real quickly. It played Ocean's Great Waves, bro. It played Lost in Thoughts All Alone. It played the
Well, I know, yeah, it did play that, which I've always thought that song is pretty darn good.
It complements this trailer so freaking well that even if I will gas this song up, I think this song like complements this trailer so hard. So you see Corrin, he goes into battle. He's like in the ring against Mario, Donkey Kong, and all that, and he's like gracefully dodging and like throwing at attacks, and like the way he's being like, even when he gets knocked around and he just like jumps back up, it's so like fluid. Like he sucks in Smash. I'm not gonna deny that, but like the way everything's like shot and choreographed and how do you? I don't know how to say that. The way everything's shot and everything. Yeah, you get what I mean. But it's so like fluid. I love the way how he just like gracefully like jumps everywhere and like especially the get up animation. I love that. That part like ooh, how he just like does the thing where like a lot of superheroes do it in the movies, but like he just like jumps up onto his feet. It's super cool.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But then like yeah, after that, then he's like going around and then they're just like the Yato blade is taking on a form I've never seen. And I thought that was pretty cool. But it's in this next part when he activates the Dragon Fang. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And that's like when that blew kid me's mind. I'm like, what is this guy?
Yeah, it's kind of mind blowing. The whole things that you see in the trailer. It's I don't know. I think it's cool, but like in retrospect, it's kind of like okay.
Yeah. I like to say that like the music and just like the shots and all that really complement it super well. And then okay, there's this one bit. I think this is probably the bit that gets it so high for me. It's the part where like he's being thrown in the middle between like Lucina and I think it was I think it's Roy. I might be wrong. But he's thrown in the middle and he shows off how his counter works, okay? Like I don't know what it is, but the music, the way the timing of everything into that down special and how just like the way he slams on the ground and like it's probably one of my favorite counters in the game, but like the way everything's timed perfectly, I don't know what it is. It always sends chills down my spine, and every time I watch that part I'm like, what the hell? And it looks just so cool. I don't know what it is. And then shows Corrin's alts and then the final Smash, and it's just like my path to take on the legendary heroes of Smash. And yeah, I don't know, like this is really biased for me. I just think this is the one trailer that like I can watch no matter any time of the day, and it gives me goosebumps every time. I'm sorry that it went on for so long. I just had to explain myself.
I get it
Yeah.
Anyway, so C tier.
C. Okay, look, I can agree with A tier because I get it.
I think A tier makes sense for it.
This is really hard carry by the fact that like
I'm not gonna say
really like it.
What I will not say is better than Greninja, but I'm okay if you want to put it above Palutena.
I can agree with that. I honestly probably was going a little too far saying it was on par with Mega Man, but like
it's not. Mega Man is like I could possibly put Mega Man in like top 2. I genuinely think it could be the best trailer, but it's not. Right. It's not as good as Mega Man. You're not topping that.
Yeah. But I did want to explain like what made this trailer so good for me because like I don't like Corrin. I don't like Fates. I want to make that clear. This trailer is being heavily carried by the way that it's just like done and how made it was and how everything like lines up together, and also because Lost in Thoughts is in the freaking trailer. Like I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you go off because I was going off for way too long. Get ready. Bayonetta gets wicked. Let's get it.
Okay, so Bayonetta, I actually like this trailer quite a lot, but only kind of. Like, I think it was really charming that they got New Alliance for Bayonetta, and I think Pitts might have I don't know. But the thing is, the fact that they just have the little exchange of dialogue between the characters at the start, I think is really cute. But I don't think there's anything else very much special about it. Like, the exchange at the start was cute, but that's about it.
It's weird. Like, you can either look at this as just like, oh wow, this is a pretty cool trailer, or you could look at it be like, oh, this was the ballot winner, which did get rectified in the next game, which were the ballot winners in Ultimate, so it kind of worked out. But like, yeah,
Alpharad willed it into existence.
it was a little weird. Whenever I think about this character, I think of Relaxalax's Know Your Moves on her. I always think of that one, especially the bit where he's just like explaining the character, and then he's just like ass and titties, ass titties, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, honestly, I think not as good as Duck Hunt.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but I want to. C tier, really?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think above Lucas.
I still think Lucas is generous even being in B tier now that I'm looking at it. I feel like you can move Lucas below Duck Hunt.
God, you hate this kid so much.
I could hit him with a rock if I wanted to.
Okay, fine. I'll move I'll put Lucas below Duck Hunt.
Because I think it's the same level of trailer as Lucas, really.
And I'm putting Bayonetta in B tier for B. Bayonetta B.
You
above
sure?
Duck Hunt. Yeah.
All right.
It's still a solid trailer.
Okay, the next one. This one has so many reactions. They're so funny because everyone was like, Splatoon?
This, like, everyone's like, Splatoon anime? It's like, you just showed Splatoon. What the hell are you doing?
This trailer got ruined for me. I haven't actually had a chance to tell this story. But there's a reason I literally basically scripted and recreated my reaction back in the day to it. Because here's the thing.
You ruined your reaction now.
Yeah, what happened though is that I was watching on the bus home from school, and literally just before it happens, I see the like first ink block come up. I get a text from my friend that says Smash Bros in all caps that completely kills all suspension for me. Like, I was right there! Because the Wi-Fi was laggy on the bus because I was running on Signal on like an old iPod. It was like I was right there, and then the text spoiled it for me right before the Smash logo showed up.
I also have a funny story about this, believe it or not. I didn't even get to do a reaction. I was on a road trip to Florida. I was running on my mom's hotspot with my laptop watching this thing. And I was trying so hard not to scream in the car. Like, hey, they showed the BIS remake with, the Bowser's Inside Story. I was already freaking out over there. Octospitch, I was already freaking out because playable Octolings, that was freaking crazy. Okay, huge Splatoon fan at the time. I was literally a Splatoon YouTuber at the time. So, I mean, like, I was like, oh. And I was like, no way, what is this? What is this? I mean, there was probably more to that trailer, the direct in general, but I forgot. But then just Smash, and that was like so hard not to scream in that car. I could have pissed everybody off right then and there, and I wouldn't care if they were gonna yell at me. But like, I still held it back, and I don't know how I did it. But like, oh my god, not like. Like everyone's reaction is the exact same. It was up until the final moment when you saw that logo. That was when it was over. It was over.
Everything clicked, and it was like we were left on edge for months until E3.
Oh my god! And like, also just it's so funny because the fact that it was Smash just completely eradicated the fact that Inklings were coming in. We're gonna mix this with the Inkling thing. We already said at the beginning, but we're combining them because the Inkling bit isn't even a trailer.
Like, I mean, it makes perfect sense that Inklings were the first characters revealed for the game, though, because that's kind of like, if you say that there was a new Smash game coming for the Switch, the first newcomer you're gonna think, oh yeah, Inkling.
Yeah.
Like, why? Under which case would it not be Inkling to be the first character revealed? You know.
I will say it's still so surreal to me to see Inkling in Smash. Like, it feels fake. Like, every other character, like, I've accepted that they're in Smash, and somehow for me, Inkling's the only one that, for me, it's just like, how are you in Smash? I don't know what it is. I guess it's because I, like, grew up on the series, and, like, for me, it's just like, what the heck, man?
The niche little indie game developed by a big-name publisher Nintendo.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird. It is so weird. I don't know why it is. Like, every time I see an Inkling, like, For Glory, or not For Glory, Elite Smash, I'm just like, what the... I don't know what, even over like Sephiroth, even over like Incineroar, Ridley, like all of this. I don't know what it is.
I can kind of see where you're coming from. They're really unique.
They're really
It took way too long to actually get a shooter character in Smash Bros. Considering how, It's such a big
Right.
genre. Like, I get why, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? Now that you point it out, you know?
Right. I'm a little annoyed with the moveset though. You can't like swim with the ink. You can if you like fully like dash, but
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say just dash, bro.
I wish there was a move to let you like swim around so you could like be submerged.
Yeah, I
but
get it.
I would imagine that'd be a little too OP.
But in terms of the reveal, I don't know. Like, in terms of, it's like, it's legendary because it's like, it's Smash. But the problem is that we're ranking these as character trailers.
Well, like since we're combining Inkling with this, then we'll just say it's okay.
I feel like we can probably put it in A tier because I feel like I'd be doing it a disservice if I put it any lower.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to do S tier, but I mean,
it's hard to rank because like in terms of a character trailer, it didn't convey anything about how the Splatoon's characters played.
yeah.
But at the same time, in terms of Smash Bros. Oh my God, Smash.
Just
You know?
randomly, nobody like a lot of. I remember there was a time in 2017 where everyone's like, "Where's Smash? Where's Smash?" And I was like, "What, you guys? We're not gonna get a Smash this soon, right?" And then just
You gotta smash this soon.
this soon, and it was coming out the same year too. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, oh my God, it being so soon made me like scream. The thing is, it's hard to find it, but I still have my reaction up to the E3 trailer.
Oh well, I mean, I have mine too. Which
No, it's on a different channel though.
oh rip.
Because I did it on a friend of mine's channel because we did it like a collab thing ages ago over at his house.
Yeah.
Back
Where the
in
fuck
day.
do we put Inkling? Or Inkling
Dude, I don't
slash
know
Smash?
where to rank it.
Like we could just throw S.
I just
or
think S works because the moment.
Yeah. This is God tier. We're not going to debate this one. This is God tier.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's.
But we will explain ourselves. We will.
Like the thing is though, is that, like this is like the moment.
This is everyone's here, by the way, for people listening. Everyone's
Yeah,
here.
and just like the second the music came, bum 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 bum, is like I felt like everyone's hearts like started running like a mile a minute, you know?
Right. My old reaction's still on the channel, but like that was back when I lived like right across. I cannot speak for the life of me today. That was back when I lived like my room was right across my parents' room, and they were like still sleeping when this direct was going on. So that's all I'm gonna say. You go watch my reaction from E3 2018. You're gonna be like, "Whoa, my God, this guy! How did he not wake up his family?" And somehow I didn't.
We didn't include the World of Light trailer in this, did we?
It's not on the list here, but
Okay,
I'm not
I just want to throw a honorable mention because I don't think I'm gonna have another time to clarify this. I was watching this in science class and like I felt like a tear go down my cheek when the lyrics started playing for Lifelight.
Aw.
Dude, it was like that had me. I was like I got like really emotional. I was like, oh my God, oh my God.
I mean, okay, even though World of Light's not on here, we're gonna put it in God tier as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's really iconic. But yeah, back to Everyone Is Here. It's just like it's so crazy because they're just showing off everybody one by one. We don't know what is going on. Like, why are they showing characters like nonstop? Like, and the funny thing is that like even if you weren't like hyping up, like even if you weren't like going insane, nobody even understood what was going on. Like.
It was so chaotic. It was like, oh, and then you just see Ice Climber show up, and then Wolf, and it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
No. Wolf was at the end. Hold your horses. Wolf was at the end. Chill. You can't just
everybody
go for
just
Ice
showing
Climbers
up.
and
It's like
Wolf.
everyone just like, oh my God. It's like you're seeing like young Link and Pichu just show up. It's like, oh my God, no, it's everyone. It's just like everyone is here, and it's like, oh my God, they meant everyone.
It goes from like Ice Climbers, and then they show the Pokemon Trainer's also there. The new Zelda, Inkling's also there. I believe that's it. And then Cloud too. Cloud shows up, and then just like, there's a reason we have Snake the way he is. I know B is kind of a little generous for him, but like, dude, using Snake, the first collab character to just announce everyone is here. Just be like, no one gets cut.
The thing is that Sakurai has talked about this back in his weekly Famitsu article, but he basically said, yeah, I'm never going to be able to do anything like this ever again. Please savor it while you can.
Right.
So it's like, I genuinely think like next Smash game, we could totally see characters like Cloud and Snake not making it back.
It really sucks, but like, yeah, sadly it's a possibility. So just the fact that like this trailer exists to just put the middle finger up to everybody who is like, oh, I'm just gonna dip after this game. Nope, you are not dipping. You're gonna help me make the greatest freaking reveal trailer known to man.
Everyone is here is like the line. It's the trailer line.
The line. There's a reason it's so big. Like, and it's just covering this entire thumbnail right here.
And they they also just chucked Inkling in the middle of it too. It's like, also, hi, here's the first look at Inkling as a character. It's like, oh my god, that's totally new in this game.
I think it's also just crazy the fact that like it says everyone's here, but we don't process that because we're still like crazed over, like we're still insane, like we're blown away over the fact that Snake is here, and then they just show Pichu and Youngling. They're just like, oh, okay, all right, they were serious, okay.
I think the only thing that could have possibly made this trailer better would be instead of saving Daisy for the Echo Fighter section later, would just be to throw in Daisy in the middle of it.
Oh my god!
Like imagine they just randomly chucked in Daisy. It's like, wait, was that Daisy? You know what I'm saying? You know.
That would have kind of probably ruined it since she wasn't revealed, and because this is everyone who
Listen,
was
I'm just saying
here
it would have
now
been
here.
a better reveal though than what she got.
I don't think you should have put it in the everyone is here. That would have ruined the moment. Like as hype as it would be, but like it's just everyone who was there is now here. No matter who you were, you are now here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but at the same time, I feel like if you wanted to, like, enhance it more, it's just like, just throw in a new character just in there. And just imagine their response for that, you know?
I think it would have ruined the moment, but I get what you mean to make the trailer better. Anyway,
No, I'm saying to give Daisy some justice. She deserved better.
Anyway, speaking of Daisy, we're putting her in D for
She's
Daisy.
the worst. She's the worst reveal yet, genuinely.
Well, like, see, we could put her higher.
Hi, I'm Daisy. Ha ha ha. No, D.
Well, considering the fact she did introduce the Echo Fighter concept. I don't know if you want to ride with that alone.
I don't think it's worth. It's just D.
Yeah, I'll put her above Gino though.
Eh.
Yeah, no, we're putting her above Gino.
She got a splash screen. That was her trailer. Gino got an actual trailer.
Fine. You know what? Fine. I don't mind. Okay.
S.
Ridley, this S. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm glad we don't have to argue. Okay, cool.
Debate this? No, I'd probably rank this. Nah, yeah, I'd say under the reveal. No, higher than the reveal trailer for Ultimate, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Just the fact that, like, sure. Okay, we previously in the same direct we had everyone is here, but I think to add on to that, Ridley was the first character to just be like, yeah. This is the game where we're not fucking around. We are going to go...
Wakey, boy. Wakey, wakey. Time for school.
I'm a little salty. The first couple seconds of this trailer made me think Subspace. I think a lot of people felt the same way. But after that, when we saw the claws, when we saw the tail, we're like, no fucking shot.
Dude, when I saw, like, the tail go through, that was, like, a moment that clicked in my head like a little light bulb going off. Like, Ridley! Ridley! I don't even like Retroid, but Ridley!
Oh, it's insanity. Like there's, again, I can't name a perfect character to just like represent just how insane they were gonna go with these characters going forward for Smash Ultimate's like life cycle. Ridley was the perfect character to say, there is nothing stopping me from getting in this game. I will be playable. Even if I suck and I'm low on all the tier lists, I will be playable.
I think Ridley is like defines the impossible character, then K. Rool is the oh yeah, we're not messing around kind of thing.
It's like a confirmation, like, yeah, we're still not fucking around.
Nope, it was not a fluke. Wakey wakey.
Yeah, I mean there's other characters that definitely like You could say that just like broke the boundaries. I know Steve definitely did. A lot of people would be like, oh, Steve is the one who did. No, I would argue Ridley's the one who broke the barrier first.
Still, like, Steve was like the barrier platform. No, that was more Banjo. But still, it's like...
I get it. Like, we'll get to Steve when we get to it. But, like, I get it. He broke Twitter and all that. But Ridley, the story was that Sakurai literally said he couldn't do it. He cannot get this man in Smash. There was history behind this man.
There's like a history going all the way back to Melee for Ridley.
Literally. Like, there's a reason this reveal is going to be as high as it is on our tier list. Like, it literally shattered everything we thought this game could do. Even the fact that Cloud's in this game. It doesn't destroy the fact that Sakurai literally said he could not put Ridley in this game.
Like, if you want a comparison, imagine if Akuma, like Street Fighter, just wasn't introduced until Street Fighter 4 as a playable character, but kept showing up as, like, a boss. for comparison, because they kept chucking in Ridley as everything but a playable character. Like, he was in this cinematic, and now he's a boss in Subspace, and now he's a stage boss. But now he's here. He was
getting shafted all over the place, every game, and now he's here.
The thing is that people make jokes like, oh, haha, it's the boss when you finally unlock him as a playable character. No, Ridley's more fun as a playable character than he ever was as a boss.
Definitely. And I mean, there's so many, and like even the trailer too, outside of like how big of a deal this thing is, it's just the fact that like he shows just a menacing presence over like every character. His plasma breath, the fact he sticks it into Link, not the way that you think you're thinking if you're listening to this. No, he literally stabs him and kills him, and it's like, what the fuck? And then he kills Samus out in space.
Not even to mention the music. Dun 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 dun.
It uses the classic Brawl theme, the classic Brawl boss theme.
Bro was not messing around. He came to not play. He came to kill.
It is so freaking good. We gotta move on. We're gonna spend too long.
This is gonna be a long video.
Cause like we were all around for a lot of these Ultimate ones now, so we can like officially like go
Chrom
nuts.
and Dark Pit. These were basically not Dark Pit. Chrom and Dark Samus. I feel like this kind of just go in Echo Fighter D tier, but like a bit better than Daisy because they got actual splash screens.
Yeah, definitely. And like those two are definitely requested fighters. Like Chrom also kind of had a bit of history, and Dark Samus was also requested. I think he was on the ballot too, I believe.
But they were just kind of thrown in there.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you know, like they're going to introduce this concept. I want them to take advantage of it. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, I'm glad for that, but at the same time, it's like they just like I liked how they handled Ken, where it was like part of another trailer.
Yeah.
But these two were just kind of lumped in there, you know? Like, if you threw in Dark Samus at the end, on, like, at some point involved with Ridley's trailer, it's like, that would make sense. That would be, like, a double hitter. It's like, oh, it's the Metroid villains. But at the same time, it's just, like, I get why you didn't, because, you know, that's Ridley's trailer.
Well, okay.
But at the same time, it's like, the thing is...
Ridley needed the moment.
Oh, yeah, Ridley needed the moment. That much is true. But yeah. I am saying, though, is, like, the thing is that it didn't have the moment where it was, like, slid into something else, and it was kind of just plopped in the middle of that direct. So
right, I would say I kind of want to put them in like bottom of B though, because like at least these two are like they were like
B. No, bottom of C.
Actually, wait,
maybe.
Wait, sorry. Okay, sorry. I'm getting carried by the fact that these are just like requested characters rather than the trailers. I'm so sorry.
Bottom of C at best.
I put them above Geno and D.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
At least they had proper splash screens, unlike Daisy.
Exactly. All right, Simon Richter, not being a Castlevania fan, because I'm not. Oh, okay. I was going to say A, but...
No, I think they're S tier. I think so. I'm not a Castlevania fan either. But the thing is that they were so well animated. The jokes hit perfectly. And, like, I genuinely think it was amazing. Okay, just outright. Like, if they're an A tier, they're top of A tier. I'd call it better than Greninja's trailer.
Yeah, I want to say top of A tier, mainly because like the beginning bit kind of lasted a little bit. It kind of got ruined because of the leaks literally the day prior. So
dude,
I feel
they
really
leaked
bad.
it and they leaked it on the website. It's like, no!
Oh, it sucked. It really sucked. What was I going to say?
The thing is, I thought it was fake, so I was still a bit surprised.
Dude, oh man, I remember when that leak came out and I was like, oh, that's gonna be our next fire, and I looked up who Simon was. I was like, who's this redhead? He looks so stupid. And then I see him in Smash. I'm like, wait, hold on a second, he's a badass. What? Huh?
Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, dude.
I tell the story about that this time, but I'll save it for another day.
Yeah, but yeah, I could agree. Simon Richter, A tier, really solid reveals. Also Richter, just the fact that like another Echo, like just like that, oh my god.
Exactly, the fact that they threw him in with the home series related character and he's just here now, that's great. Because the thing is that Simon's moveset, like the down tilt, you know how he like slides across the ground? Yeah, that's from Richter.
It's so clean.
A bunch of the moves for Simon,
they're
like
shared.
the acrobatic stuff, are all just
they're
taken
shared from
Richter.
each other.
Yeah, and I love that method of design. It's like they're two completely different ends of the Belmont family. One's the first and one's the last. Well, at least first in order of release, and then canonically. But still. Yeah.
It's so cool. I also like it. Also gives an excuse to play, you know, the Castlevania main theme and then Rondo of Blood. I think it's the main theme also.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, it's so good. And then it also teases World of Light, the Dracula boss.
Oh, yeah, that too. That was such a great touch. Although I will say, I just gotta throw it out there, Bloody Tears is easily the best Castlevania track in Smash.
I like Out of Time a lot. That's my favorite, but Bloody Tears is also really good. That's a choice?
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah. The new remix is pretty good. Okay. Do you want to include Shovel Knight? It's an assist trophy. And yeah, actually, I'm taking out Shovel Knight.
I was gonna say, I don't think that counts.
Yeah, we're taking out Shovel Knight. Sorry. I don't know why that's still on the list. I probably should have seen that. Okay. King K. Rool. This is another one of those, like, okay.
I think it's Ridley level. I think it's the same as Ridley.
If Ridley broke the barrier, then K. Rool, like, slammed his body through it. Like, he broke the remaining glass that was, like, left of the Ridley shattering.
Ridley was the moment, you know?
Yeah.
Like, K. Rool was just the, oh my god, wait, oh, whoa. No, you're serious?
Yeah. It's also a little insane because, like, okay, King K. Rool broke the internet in a different way. You see, Ridley, even though Sakurai said, no, it's not possible, K. Rool was literally by, what's the software? Rare. It's literally by Rare. They don't have access to K. Rool anymore.
No, they do. No, they legally do. Everything they made while working under the DK property was always controlled under Nintendo. It's just that after the GameCube era, they kind of wanted to leave it alone as, like, a corpse of the past.
Ah.
Yeah, that's kind of why they disappeared after that one. That's why, like, their only GameCube and Wii appearances were in, like, weird DK spin-offs, and they just vanished for the longest time.
I remember my first introduction to him was Mario Sluggers, and him wearing that weird skirt. It's like, why do you guys want this guy? But yeah, no, this guy, oh man. He just added on to Ridley's thing. And also, they're both reptilian brethren. Like, I feel like we should put them together.
Reptilians at arms, and also villains, too.
Yeah, also villains. They did because K. Rool adds the villain thing. They continued the villain thing that like Ridley had at the beginning.
We need more villains in Smash going into the next game. Like, we had a little bit with, like, Sephiroth and all, but, like, we need more of that. I guess Kazuya counts, too.
Yeah, we'll get to that, though. All right, anyway, Isabelle, D tier. Easy D tier, Isabelle.
Really? Nah, I consider it at least C. I put it higher than Pac-Man. No, I'd probably put it higher than the Brawl stuff, too. The reason, it's definitely better than Lucas. I think is I really like how they incorporated the game elements, and I thought that was really cute. So I'd probably put it higher than Lucas, but not higher than Duck Hunt.
It is really cute, and usually with my criteria of, like, you know, a lot of the other trailers we've already ranked, I would just be like, oh, they're using the art style and all that from the game, and the animated, yeah, it's so cool. The only issue is it went on for way too long. She already previously said Smash Brothers like 15 seconds prior to her getting announced, or like her splash screen or whatever. And I was just like, okay, just say it. Just say it. We know you're in Smash. Just say it. Just say it. And they just wouldn't say it. And also it was a fake out for Animal Crossing fans who thought it was New Horizons.
And then it was New Horizons.
Yeah, eventually. But yeah, I thought that was just kind of funny. I will put him above Brawl, though. I will say that.
I'd say it's better than Lucas's trailer just because it had some nice animation.
God, you hate Lucas so much.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm keeping him below Luke. Because, like, at least Lucas's trailer got me excited.
I got excited for Isabelle.
No way.
I didn't get excited for Lucas, though.
My goodness.
Can I commit slander right now by saying this one's better than Ridley?
You know, no. I'm surprised. I didn't think you would think the same.
Wait, you thought the same?
This is one of my favorite, like, this is a good trailer to demonstrate just, like, how to properly incorporate, like, Smash Brothers characters, like, especially two fighters, like,
this is the Villager trailer redone perfectly.
I need to, like, start over. Okay,
of it.
There's a lot of things going on here. Little Mac, he's fighting Ken. This is already a perfect matchup right there. That is such a cool matchup right there. Just Little Mac, a man from the Bronies.
I just want to point out that you put Street Fighter and Pokemon in the same trailer, and you've already completely won me over.
The bias.
It's like, you made this for me. Thank you.
Dude, it's so freaking nuts. Like, okay.
And my starter, too.
I didn't like Ryu's trailer that much, but Ken's trailer... Dude, oh my god, the fight, the choreography, everything going on. Dude, there's so much going on in this trailer. It is nuts.
The explosion, too, with the monitor,
everything
bro.
Is woven together so well, and it's so cool. And the fight is constantly going on. He blocks the attack. He pushes Little Mac back to do the Hadouken. Then you see Incineroar's face, like, peeking out from the shadows. Then he fucking does the Evo moment with his final smell. Oh my
Dude,
god.
Oh my god. And it even better is that little gag at the end with, like, Villager, like, punching and stuff. It's like, oh my god, this
Well,
is
okay,
normal.
you're going a little too fast. You're going a little too fast. We got to get to Incineroar first.
I know. I'm trying to speed through this because it's like, it's all perfect. The whole thing's perfect. Incineroar shows up out of the shadows, jumps in.
Okay,
perfect.
Wait, you gotta slow down. We gotta be on the same level here.
Forget chronological order. It's like the best Ultimate trailer, probably. Maybe.
It's like, okay, so he does the Evo moment, slamming him into the monitor, and Incineroar, like, dude, I'm surprised no one's done fan art of him with like the little thing he's wearing. You know, the wrestler. You can see it. He burns it off before you see it, though.
Oh, the belt?
No, the hoodie. He's like wearing a hoodie.
He is?
Wow, you clearly
Okay,
didn't
I gotta go check back the trailer for this.
You clearly didn't watch the trailer.
No, I did. I watched it more than every other trailer here.
Well, clearly you didn't. No, he literally burns it off. That's why you can't see it. He's wearing it, but he gets burned off by his belt.
Really?
That's what makes it so badass.
I'm trying to find the hoodie. Keep talking. Because we're both agreeing this is like top of S, right?
So he comes in, he does the malicious moonsault thing onto the ring, and he like burns the cloak off from him, and then like screams and... Okay, look, a lot of people hate it because it's Incineroar. I get it, it's not Decidueye. But the fact that it's Incineroar, they made it work so well.
Oh, he does burn off the cloak.
Thank you, now you realize.
And it makes for a really cool effect, too.
Exactly, dude. He's like hidden in the shadows because he's a dark type. He plays dirty.
Yeah, he's a heel wrestler. And he's basically the closest thing to a villain Pokemon has in this game, aside from, I guess, Mewtwo.
He's also a grappler as well. And, like, yeah, it's so freaking cool. The music also goes from Ken's theme to the Sun and Moon...
Trainer battle, yeah? Right?
Yeah, trainer battle. But, like, see, while it's annoying in those games, it's hype as shit in these games. Like, I don't understand.
You know, you get the flow, you know? I love it.
It's so annoying in the games, but then in here it's just like damn, damn, damn,
damn. Would you put this higher than Mega Man though? Is the real question.
No.
I don't think I put it higher than Mega Man, but I'd very much put it above Ridley.
But these two are like the definition on how you do a crossover, and you put up two fighting game characters and make them like weave into each other so well.
Incineroar isn't a fighting game character, but I still think he should have been in Pokken.
But he's a wrestler, bro, and it works.
I still think that he should have been in Pokken instead of Decidueye. I'm just saying, he should have.
A lot of people like hated Incineroar. And Smash and Sakurai, they just took him. They're just like, all right, okay, well, we're going to make you love him. And I love him now. I love him over the other two. I didn't think that would be possible. But I wasn't a huge Decidueye fan, but I was agreeing with the people who like wanted Decidueye in Smash. I would agree. I was like, oh, he'd be a lot more interesting. But then you see Incineroar in Smash, you're just like, oh, damn, okay. I
was an Incineroar supporter since day one. Since that design leaked, I've been an Incineroar supporter. Like, I'm usually the kind of guy to really not like the furry bait mons. But the thing is that Incineroar is like masculine in all the right ways. I think his design clicks perfectly.
Right. It's
like, you're more concerned with him being a snot out of you than looking like a human. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I can also see why people would hate him in Pokemon. I just feel like he thrives in Smash more than anywhere else. And I think him being in Smash is just perfect.
I'm still waiting for them to make a Lowland Whip move in the games, and I'm so mad it isn't one yet.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like, literally, how hard would it be to just make that a thing, you know?
Right. Alright, anyway, memes. Are you ready for memes? You like memes?
Piranha Plant was unironically my main for a while, but, like, I don't know, man. The trailer was, like, funny.
It was funny.
Just the moment of, like...
sense. It doesn't make any sense.
It's like the moment where he's just walking through the field, it's just like, the moment it just kind of clicks, it's like, wait, that's a fighter? Wait, that's not an item?
That part is hype as shit, but, like, everything else doesn't make any fucking sense. Why is Mario angry? Why is everyone, like, confused? I don't understand.
Well, that's just a problem with Mario's portrayal in Ultimate. But really, it's so funny to me. It's just that moment where he just gets, like, swept up and then forward smash is so freaking funny.
And, like, even then, there's a moment where, like, people probably still think that he was an item. Like, even after that. But then you see the splash screen, and you're just like, fuck. It's just like, fuck. And then just screaming after that. Like, I bet you every reaction is just like, fuck. And then just screaming.
Yep. Honestly, I think for sheer funny fact, I could probably put it at, like, bottom of B. Just because of how, like, shocking it was.
Yeah. It's a meme, and it is funny. But then they're just like, oh, but it's a free download bonus. Like, and it's just like, oh yeah, how can you hate it? It's just a free download bonus.
I have friends who just couldn't get their code for it, so they never got Piranha Plant, and I feel bad for them.
Rip.
Yeah.
Okay, we're combining this with the Game Awards. Can I tell my story first? Because I know you're gonna pop off.
Go ahead. I'm not actually gonna pop off. Actually, it's kind of the reverse, but you first.
Okay. So I was streaming. My parents told me to shut up and go to sleep. I stopped the stream because I was like, okay, there's nothing going on in the Game Awards. Oh my god! Right after I closed the stream. Right after it does it, and like I was in a VC with my friends, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, Rated E, Persona, the Persona logo," and I'm like, "Wait, what's the big deal?" And I haven't played Persona or even heard of it at that point. But then it just shows the Smash logo. I'm like, "Wait, what? Oh my god, something I know and I care about," and I'm like, "Whoa, wait, what?" I know we weren't both Persona fans at the time, so don't make fun of us. Yep. But yeah. But like, dude, oh my god, you got us so off guard. We're just like, okay, I don't give a shit whatever the hell this is. But then it shows the Smash logo. It's just like, wait, you have my full undivided attention. And I was like so pissed I wasn't streaming because then I would have been able to give my reaction. Also, right after that, I watched Johnny Awesome's entire LP of Joker to be prepared for when he got added to Smash. So when I did see his reveal trailer, I was ready for it. So I just thought, yeah, that was pretty cool. I somehow became a fan in between then and the time he was put into the game, and I like knew everything about him, and it was so cool.
Okay, for me, I have a little bit of a different story because I saw it the morning after. Because way back in the day, every Friday morning, what year was this? I don't know, but I used to go get like Dunkin' Donuts. Every morning with my mom, I used to go get Dunkin' Donuts on the Friday mornings, and I'd sit there, drink my chocolate milk, and eat usually a Boston cream donut. Usually have a double chocolate. So I'd like associate that taste, and then just going by the YouTube recommended, it's like DLC Pack 1. I'm like, what? Wait, is this the guy from that Relax video? it's just like, oh, that's
it's the guy from Relax.
It's the guy from the game. And the thing is, though, is that actually. Now that I beat the game and I look back, I actually managed to find a camera recording for the Game Awards. The thing is, the most interesting part of the trailer is that they did not show the Smash logo. And the fact that they was like, the whole, like, if you pay attention to the actual Game Awards video, it goes completely solid black in the entire, like, arena. And then the red shows up on the screen and the crowd goes nuts once Joker shows up. And, like, it starts, like, so pittering out, and then, like, the invitation flips, and you hear, like, the loudest screams you've ever seen. The camera starts shaking. Like, the thing is, it's one of those trailers where I think if you were there at the moment, it would probably be considered God tier.
It was also crazy because, like, even if you're watching at home, they said I infiltrated the theater. And, like, dude, like, I bet you if you were there, you probably legitimately thought, like, the Game Awards was being hacked.
Yeah,
like,
probably.
Imagine.
Like, oh my god, wait, they broke it out of the fictional reality. The collective unconscious is real. Run for your life. But, like, yell the fuck. But, like, the thing is, though, is the whole thing, it's like, just going back and seeing it's like, I wish I could travel back in time and experience that for the first time at the venue with the knowledge of having played Persona 5.
If I was a fan back then, dude, I would have popped off.
The thing is that they have, like, the studio that did a lot of the animation stuff for the game in there, too. It is like, oh my god. Just, like...
Oh, it's so good.
Looking back on it, it's like, this would have been the perfect trailer, like, to have at the Game Awards. If you were there in the moment... This probably would have been my favorite reveal of all time.
Right.
But, like, the fact is that I watched it at Dunkin' Donuts the day after.
So, just, like, drink.
Specifically at Dunkin' Donuts. Very specifically Dunkin' Donuts.
That's hilarious. Anyway, moving on to, like, the gameplay part. It's really cool. I actually rewatched it recently, and I was like, oh, wait. There are so many freaking references in here. The most notable one being the piranha plant, being his plant that you can water.
Oh, wait a second, you're right.
I thought that was my favorite. That was so adorable.
I should go back and rewatch that, actually.
Wow, over here, pointing at the things that you didn't notice in the trailer.
Why would I go back and rewatch the showcase?
Well, not the show, his trailer, the gameplay part, not the whole.
Yeah, well, yeah, they didn't show the gameplay until they did the
showcase.
Moveset.
But it was at the beginning. It was at the beginning of the showcase.
Stella.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, no, it was so freaking cool. And then like it's just doing the thing. It has the Phantom Thieves talking in the background, which is pretty dang cool. And then it unleashes his persona, and like, that part's normal. It works just like normal. The part for me, and everyone will be like, oh no, it's the Persona 4 and 3 stage part. That part made me pop off. No, what made me pop off was hearing Beneath the Mask, and the fact that because like
dum 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 dum.
Because keep in mind, I already watched the LP from Johnny Awesome. I already knew everything about this character. I literally had the OST like blasting, on my playlist. So I heard this remix. I'm like, there is no fucking shot. They turned the most quietest, relaxing theme into a battle theme.
I know, right? And I know Atlas actually did like their own sort of spin on it for the Persona concert this year. It's like that's a cool touch.
So freaking cool. But yeah, no, pretty solid trailer. The Persona 4 3 thing, his final smash is literally ripped directly out of the game, so pretty dang cool.
I love the whole final smash too. It's like you'll never see with like the whole like all out attack and all that. Oh my god, it's great. Although I will say, if I could go back in time and rewrite history so Joker came at the end of the Fighter's Pass after Strikers came out, I would. If I could rewrite time so I could get Takeover as a battle theme, I would. Which honestly makes me excited because I feel like Joker's pretty high on the list of characters I can totally see coming back in the next game.
Yeah.
Just because, it's your freaking Persona. And the thing is that you could add more to his moveset because there's been more games since then,
That could be nuts. Anyway, I'm going to stop you because we're going to go on for way too long. I don't want to get off topic.
Dude, we need to keep going. Yeah, I feel like I can only put it in A tier. I can't put it in S. Probably top of A. No, probably below Simon.
Below Simon, yeah.
It's like, in retrospect, it was like a you had to be there thing. But if you were there, there.
Well, actually, okay, wait. Actually, I need to think about this because, like, it is animated by the team and it is really cool, but, like, also it's not like...
It didn't kill Luigi, though.
They didn't kill Luigi. You know what? I'm going to put it a little lower, like next to Little Mac.
That's kind
of odd.
I'm just saying, though,
I thought about it.
On Scream... What? I just randomly remember that. That was so good.
Because, like, it is pretty cool, but, like... And, like, the little silhouettes of the characters and the gas and all that, but, like, it also just, like... I don't know. I don't feel too strongly about it, but like if I was a fan, I'd probably give it an S at the time.
If I was a fan at the time, that probably would have been top tier because wasn't it playing Life Will Change during the trailer, if I recall correctly? At least the instrumental version.
Yes, the instrumental.
Yeah, yes. I was gonna say like you can it's not a phantom. Like you can hear it in your head now that you've beaten the game.
Was that also in the game? Well, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah, Life Will Change was in the music. Hero. Okay,
so again, like
womp womp.
I feel bad because we're not Dragon Quest fans. I know someone who is a huge Dragon Quest fan. I'm friends with. I need to play 11 someday. Actually, okay, let's just start over. Let's talk about the cinematic first. Darkon, the fact they use story mode elements.
I love that. That was like my favorite touch, but that was kind of it. And they did show the dark version of the fighters, which I really liked the whole.
That was really cool.
But that was kind of it. Like after that was just kind
of wait. But they were referencing Brawl. They were referencing Subspace, bro, with Martha. Meta Knight.
Yeah, I know.
That was so cool.
Like, but outside of that, it's like it's kind of okay.
I was also like, I was kind of laughing. I was like, the hero, like the hero, like apparently has a title. It's called the Luminary, but now we know it's called the hero to include the other three. But like when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? This is the most generic name of all time.
Yep, pretty much. Like, I mean, I get why, but, like, at the same time, okay.
But, yeah, it was pretty cool. It did happen. The most, like, the cool parts of it happened when he was getting his ass kicked, and, like, the shadow characters came out, and then the other three heroes came out, and everyone's like, oh, where's Erdrick? Because a lot of people were, like, speculating, like, where's Erdrick? But we ended up getting Luminaire. But then it's like, oh, there he is!
Oh, there's the guy that has a hamster in his pocket.
Oh, wait, no, I was talking about the other guy. But yeah, that guy's cool, too. Yeah, that guy's cool, too. And then the thing happens, and then we see their magic menu.
Oh, God. That was like a moment where I was like, oh.
Oh, God. It's so freaking cool. Unfortunately, like, that's not enough to, like, carry this trailer. But, like, after, like, playing with him and, like, seeing how funny he is, oh, my God, it's so cool. Kamikaze. But also just, like, the crits and all that, like, unfortunately, like, the appeal of Hero for me, like, came after the trailer, and the trailer itself, like, It's so good. I just think it's a little too long, and I feel like it only works for Dragon Quest fans because I just was not. But the beginning was also super cool, and yeah, I want to put it in B tier.
Yeah, sure. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel really bad about this one because like this one has a lot to it.
I put it like probably maybe as good as Shulk.
Yeah, we can do that. Well, let's do that. All right, Banjo.
Okay, I love this one. This one being a reprise of King K. Rool's trailer was such an awesome touch. But instead of being like a, oh my god, he's back, it's like a, let's go, buddy, you're back! I love that. That was a cool touch.
I was a little annoyed at the beginning because they did the villain thing. That was clickbait. I don't know why they did that.
That was bait. But at the same time, I actually thought the Jiggy was a banana coin.
I didn't even notice the Jiggy the first time it came by.
Yeah, I know. Like, I was like, when I saw it, I thought it was like a coin. I didn't actually like put it together what it was.
Right. It was cute seeing K. Rool just chilling with the boys. They're best friends now.
Although I kind of wish they didn't do the duck hunt thing. I feel like it was funny the first time. You know.
It was funny with King DDD. Oh, we should have mentioned that originally, but now we are.
Yeah, but like I feel like if they should just had it be like Banjo or whatever just there. Like I know it would have shortened the trailer a lot, but I feel like you did the punchline the first time. We all kind of knew it was duck hunt. It's like, oh, okay, you know.
I don't mind them doing duck hunt. I just think the thing should have been done a lot faster. You know.
Agreed.
Like he should have been like right behind him and just like push him away. Just be like, go.
But at the same time, I also feel like that was probably the closest we've ever come to world peace. Like I know it feels like a stretch, but like that moment where everyone was like, "Oh my god, he did it," you know.
Right.
Like I remember, like I don't think there was a single person actually mad that Banjo got in.
Well, like okay, I just don't care about him though. Like I literally didn't grow up with this man. I literally feel nothing for him. And also like this was like probably okay. How do I explain this? Smash speculation for me. I hated doing it because like I was on the side of oh man, there's your Scribblo bimbo from like a. It was okay. Sorry, this has nothing to do with the real trailer. It was just me being salty at the time because of Twitter people.
Yeah, the thing is though, is it's like I don't necessarily care for Banjo much as a character. It was just kind of a moment where I was like, wow, it actually happened. It genuinely happened. They did it.
It was pretty cool. In
that was kind of like it was more like a that one scene from Mega Man where it's like he did it. You know what I'm talking?
He did it.
That's what it felt more like rather than like I was excited for the character because it's like something a lot of other people wanted. But like in hindsight, it's like okay, it's a character I could have lived without. But the thing is like it was just a fun moment to see everybody come together. Like they did it. They actually did it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think it's such good like as a trailer. You know.
I'm trying to take my biases away from the character because like I was so salty about this man because of smash speculation. Just like whatever. It was a long while ago. Yeah, where do you want to put him?
I feel like we can put it like top of A. Like I don't think it was as good as Carol's trailer specifically.
No, not top of A.
That's because you're being biased right now.
No, bias aside, you're putting this above Simon Richter.
Yeah?
No.
Okay, maybe if you count the duck hunt section, I could probably place it like Corin.
Yeah, because the Simon Richter shit, like it had like the fight going on.
When I said Corin, I meant higher than Corin.
Oh, so yeah, you know what? I can do that. As much as I disagree.
Ain't this about compromise? All right, Terry was so weird because he had like two reveals.
Terry is so unfair. That is so mean.
Like, he got cucked. Like, he had the actual like introduction, and then he had like the really good trailer afterwards. So we'll just pretend like the first little thing doesn't exist, and we'll just pretend like their full trailer is there, which is definitely the funniest the entire series has gotten.
With the full trailer being there, it is so long. Like, oh my.
The thing is though, is that it's also the funniest Smash reveal by far. But just saying, like, everything, how did they just kind of mess it up? Because it's a play on the original Fatal Fury intro, where the whole thing is like, oh, they're actually, like, getting the letters and stuff, but it's, like, the one letter that they keep screwing up and missing. And then they literally just show Geese Howard's death from the actual game.
That was so sad.
Like, he does not die in the intro of the original game. Like, but he actually dies in this version, which is, like, hysterical to me.
He dies for the Smash envelope. It's great.
He dies for the vine.
Yeah, I don't know if I can put it that high. Like, it's a pretty solid trailer. It's just like it got really cucked by the fact that
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't...
got all the wind taken out of it. Like, maybe top of B. Because, like, I would rank it probably, like, the full trailer, I could see myself putting it, like, bottom of A. Not better than Junior.
Yeah, better than... I was like, Lucina Robin, though?
Nah, not better than that, but I think better than Junior.
Yeah, better than Junior. I'll take that. Okay.
It just had all the wind taken out of its sails there, man.
Yeah, and it's okay trailer. I just don't think, like... It's hard to, like, get excited for it. I don't know why. It goes a little too... even with the references, it just goes a little too long.
Yeah, I guess so. What do we got next? What do we got next? I can't see because you're...
Sans.
Oh, Sans. Oh.
Oh, God. How do we tackle this here?
I feel like we should just put it in one of the best and not add any explanation.
Perfect. Okay.
No, God tier. God tier.
Nah, I can't
Top
do
of
that.
God tier.
I can't put it top.
I would like to say, though, I actually did fall out of my chair when this happened.
Dude, I'm so pissed about this one because this is after Banjo.
Yeah, this is
right?
like just under Banjo. Like, they strapped these two together. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so I stopped recording because I was like, oh, it's just Sakurai Presents. Okay, well, I'm not gonna think about this one. Well, actually, wait, yeah, no, this is Terry, and then they're talking about Banjo. Okay, yeah, I was like, oh, this is just Sakurai's gonna do his thing. I don't do reactions on these things, so I'm just not gonna record it. And then, lo and behold.
This is why I'm making my reaction video on that is better.
Also, I'm kind of pissed. This is the same day that Xenoblade Definitive Edition got announced, so I think that's just so funny to me. But this little motherfucker, like, this guy is so carried by the memes. Like, it's like the fact you hear the first couple notes and then he just fades on in, and it's just I believe this is now entering. I forgot.
Yeah, it's now entering from the Picross stage.
Okay, because I've never played
Picto
Undertale.
Chat.
I know, kill might kill me. I've never played Undertale.
I didn't finish it either. I bought the collector's edition because I thought it was the only way to get it physical because I was going to play through it on Switch and I just wasn't vibing with it.
Right. But yeah, like, that shit happens, and oh my god. Sans! Sans! It's so, like the Hose Mad video. Like, you just go look at the Hose Mad video for Sans. It's so fucking funny every time.
Are you talking about the ones by Super Wii Bros? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I was in a few of those too, which is kind of funny.
I was in a few of those too, but I'll get to that in a moment. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Sans. He's nuts. It's a meme. How? It's a meme. I don't care if it's a me costume. It's a meme. How did this man get in? I don't get.
It's funny in all the right ways.
It's so funny in the right ways, but oh my god. And the fact that Toby Fox, like, tweets about it later, she's like, yes, I play with Sakurai-san. And I'm like, oh my god.
I beat the guy who made the game, and I got my costume in it. Y'all suck at this game development thing.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna spend too long. But yeah, Sans, we'll put him in.
Oh god, the next one's a loaded topic.
So this is tough, because at the beginning, it is animated.
Trailer
like
was actually dog water.
But it is dog water. I have to agree. I'm not mad about Byleth being in the game because I think he genuinely deserves it. Like, if we're because you can compare Corrin and Byleth kind of like together.
Byleth is unironically my favorite character from DLC Pass 1 to play as.
Right, he's really fun.
Well, no. I'd rank Terry higher, but I feel like Byleth was like second most fun to actually play as.
He's so fun. But like, yeah, if we're comparing Corrin and like Byleth, because I know a lot of people hate both of them for the exact same reason. Byleth has way more of a reason to be in Smash than Corrin ever will.
Not to mention that Byleth actually covers an aspect of like a lot of people call like Byleth's gimmick like really stupid. One thing is that the fact that she has all parts of the weapon triangle is great. Also, Edelgard best outfit. Don't ask.
Which is kind of funny considering the weapon triangle isn't in Three Houses, but you know.
Wait, it isn't?
It isn't. It's in Engage now, but it wasn't in Three Houses.
God. How ironic is that?
There's like an ability in Three Houses to like give you that, but like, yeah, it's really weird. But yeah, no, but hey, no, it's a good thing
the entire game like it had the weapon triangle.
It is a good thing you mentioned that. It is a good thing you mentioned that though, because the three weapons do reference the three house leaders, because all three of the house leaders eventually use those weapons.
Yep.
So there you go. There you go. That's how you do it.
And honestly, I love that.
I love it too. I love it too. But as for the trailer, it went on for a...
She also just has Joker's up special, but like actually fun to use, and how I'd like it to be used. That was like the only funny part of the trailer. And it's like, so what will you do to make yourself stick out? Trans is my gender. That's basically
Trans of gender.
That's basically it. That's the solution.
Yeah, it's so hilarious, and so this just gives her. Well, actually, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's really messed up what the swords are made out of.
I'm gonna guess bones.
Bones, and I won't comment any further on that.
Oh God, I still need to finish Three Houses. I literally bought Three Hopes. I don't know if it would have played before or after.
I do like the Three Houses remix they gave. I literally posted a video on it and it popped off, so I guess I'm a little biased.
Dude, isn't that the one with the lyrics? I've been trying to find it in-game for ages, but I can't find it anywhere.
I think so. Also, before we rank this, Cassandra Lee Morris started the pass through Morgana and ended the pass through Sothis.
Oh my God, right, I forgot she voices them both.
It's hilarious. All right, where do you want to put this? I
don't know where to rank it.
I don't think it's as bad.
I feel like it's like a Pac-Man kind of trailer.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
I feel it's not like bad. It's like functional.
It's functional.
Like I consider it better than Pac, though. I consider it like a step up from Pac.
Probably, yeah. All right, Cuphead. This is after Sans, so the hype kind of died down, but it also just the fact that like Cuphead.
I don't know. I think the trailer was nothing special. It wasn't like Sans that had like some extra flourishing to it.
Yeah, I didn't go crazy over it. I'm just gonna throw it in D tier.
Nah, top of D
tier?
Maybe. Nah, yeah, D is fine. Floral Fury remix was kind of alright.
It was pretty good. All right. All right, let's just move on
this
to Spiders.
one, I do have a bit of nostalgia for Min Min because I was in the Super Wii Bros reaction compilation thing for that, but that was about it.
So, okay, this one is kind of really annoying. Trailer aside, the trailer is really good, but before she was even announced, they were just like, "Oh, the next character will be from ARMS, but who is it?" That was horrible.
And everyone figured out, it was like, "Oh yeah, it's either Spring Man or Min Min." That was like the immediate resolution. Like, yeah, Min Min won like every competition she was in for popularity.
It's like either break the spirit rule or go Min Min, you know?
Yep.
And then Sakurai also won a Ninjara, but that never happened.
Honestly, I would have been down for Master Mummy, but that's just the Master Mummy main me speaking.
The Master Mummy main.
Listen, I'm just saying he was so fun to play with because I didn't have to move.
Wow. I was a Kid Cobra main, but
really?
Anyway.
Kid Cobra?
Yeah. I was a good Kid Cobra.
You know, you strike me as a guy who will...
All right, anyway, Min Min, the trailer was so cool. It had a really nice aesthetic. It wasn't from the game, but
also they just got Captain Falcon's VA back for the first time since like the first.
Just to drink noodles.
Exactly. It's like, hey, it's like, yo, you want a free meal today? You just gotta record yourself story. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I just want you to make the most aggressive slurping noises you've ever made in your life. And it's like, all right.
Yeah, it's so funny because it's just like, you're just gonna pay for my very nice noodle lunch, and I get to record a few voices.
So good.
I want to know what happened behind the scenes there. What was the altercation that led to this? Hey, so we need Captain Falcon slurping noodles. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, what tier do you want to rank her though? The trailer's really solid, but
the trailer's really good. I'd probably say it's better than a lot of these.
A tier? I might be crazy.
It's basically the same situation as Terry, where the wind was taken out of its sails just before release.
Yeah, they need to stop doing that. It's so annoying.
Like, I'd probably rank it in the same spot, you know?
As Terry?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, that's Vault Boy.
I consider them like same. Nah, I'd say Min Min's better than Terry.
Min Min's better. There's actually a fight going on.
Maybe actually better than Robin now that I think about it.
Yeah, you know what? Top
of B.
Wait, wait. Do you want to? Because Lucina and Robin, they're going up against Smash characters, a crossover bit. Min Min's just going up against ARMS characters.
Yeah, and it was raw. The animation was clean.
It was raw.
Also, Captain Falcon appears in both.
Oh shit, you're right. You know what? Let's just say these three are interchangeable.
They're basically tied, but I also think Min Min should be put Min Min in the middle then.
Yeah, put her in the middle. There you go. Okay, Vault Boy. I don't want to talk about this too much. I'm not a Fallout fan.
No, rank it like Daisy level.
Damn.
I just didn't care.
I'm not gonna argue about him though. All right, okay, a little bit biased. I was in the
For Steve?
Yeah, for Steve.
Really?
Yes, I was.
Are you sure about it? I'm
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm literally the guy that, okay, I can literally tell you exactly what I said. I said, this is real. And then Failbutt responds. He's like, this is not real. It literally.
Yeah, I would probably put Steve in, like, probably S.
Yeah, I would say S. Like, as much as people would be like, oh, put it in God tier. Like, I get it. The amount of, like, insanity that Steve's trailer has. Like, it's cool. It's crazy. You know, and just seeing Mario just like stare down a blocky man, like it's crazy. But like,
I love how like you figure out that it's Minecraft, but you can't figure out what exactly it is, and then it's like the moment he just breaks the block, it's like that was the moment. Everyone was like, Steve,
yeah.
You know.
I also like, if you look back at my reaction, there's this bit where I'm like, literally, there was a countdown for the direct, and I'm literally just like, please don't be Steve Minecraft, and then I'm like, oh my god. And yeah, oh man, I'll put it in S tier.
People were acting like Steve and Banjo couldn't coexist, and now we live in a happy timeline. I'm gonna say better than Sans. Better than Sans.
There was like an ultimatum, right, where everyone's just like, oh no, it's either one or the other. You can't do both.
Yep.
All right, Sephiroth, I'm willing to put in God tier.
I could put it above. I could put it above Mega Man. I can live with that.
We can do
Because
that.
the thing is,
Sephiroth,
it's actually an in-joke kind of among my friends that I have my mic turned up too loud for the Sephiroth video. So, like, it's just me, like, Sephiroth at the top of my lungs. And, like, Stupor looking so disturbed.
It is so nuts. Oh, actually, real quickly, I just want to say, because I have to argue with this with everybody. So if you watch my reaction, you know that for a second I thought this was a Zelda character. Now, hear me out. There's this song in A Link Between Worlds called Dank Dungeons, and the first few notes of it sound exactly like Sephiroth's theme, and I have never played Final Fantasy before. So everyone's like, oh, you're an idiot for not knowing. Okay, say if you played that game and you've never heard Sephiroth's theme, okay, you would think the same. You literally look up Dank Dungeon Link Between Worlds, you would know exactly what I was thinking during that time when I heard those couple few notes.
It's okay, buddy.
Anyway.
We'll get you to your nursing home.
Anyway, Sephiroth, holy what a way to come in, by the way. You kill Galeem. What a way to
that
make
was like so rad though.
Literally.
They just off him. Like they just kill him immediately. It's like, oh my god. Galeem is just dead. Like that's like the second time they did story stuff. It's like an alternate timeline, you know?
Yeah, it's so weird. And, like, the timeline aside, because like that probably doesn't make any fucking sense. But yeah, Sephiroth just comes in. Also, can we just mention Cloud is in a trailer? He's actually doing shit. Like, it's so crazy. The fact that Square Enix even allowed this entire thing is nuts.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, thank you, because we went from because Square Enix could have single-handedly stopped Everyone Is Here to oh my god, Sephiroth.
Sephiroth!
Like, I don't even care. It's like, now we just need Eggman in here, okay? And then we have, like, all the big villains, you know? We just need Eggman. Like, I'm praying on Eggman for the next game.
But yeah, no, this trailer just does so much. Just the hee-haw, and then, like, he cuts the stage in half. Well, it looks like he does that.
Bum, 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 bum,
and then it cuts back into the trailer. It cuts back in the CGI when he, like, grows his one wing. And then you just see him walking away from the explosion. And then you see Greninja, my boy. And then Bayonetta trying to get him. And Sephiroth just slashes him. And then he goes straight for Mario. We all think he's dead. Why did Nintendo allow this? Why did Nintendo allow that shot? Even if he's not dead. The fact that Nintendo allowed Sephiroth to show the act of impaling him.
The fact that you see him, like, get thrown off the sword and he goes towards the camera is so good.
That is so funny. When Cloud, like, charges at him, he's still in the sword up there. You just don't see it.
Yeah,
and
I know, right?
It's so stupid. How does that work?
Like,
it's so funny, but it's also, like, goosebumps. Like, it's, oh my god.
I have not played any more than about the first 35 minutes of Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I'm completely sold as Sephiroth as a character from this trailer alone. It's that good.
So solid.
Like, I could put this in God tier. Honestly, I could probably put Mega Man in God tier as well, now that I think about it.
I think I'm going to leave God tier alone for Everyone Is Here, just for how
fair
big
enough.
that was. But, like, yeah. Like, because we are trying to rate these on cinematic masterpieces, and, like, Everyone Is Here is a cinematic masterpiece, I would say.
Everyone here is the kind of trailer that you cry to.
Literally makes grown men cry.
It's enough to make a grown man cry.
All right, moving on. We gotta hurry this up.
few
This is
left.
probably gonna be our longest podcast, bro.
Yep, and we're almost done.
Pithra. Okay, bias aside again.
I mean, I personally think that Pyra is probably one of the most fun characters to play. But, like, the trailer was terrible. The trailer was really bad.
No! What?
It had the most prolonged start to it. That was just so
compared
boring.
to Byleth?
Like, the thing is,
compared to Byleth?
There is no mystique whatsoever. Like, it's nice to have a bit of, like, little ending stuff with Shulk or whatever. It's like, it just felt like I was watching Xenoblade. Like, it didn't feel
That's
like I was
the whole
watching,
point,
like,
though.
a trailer
The team
for
came
Smash.
back.
It felt like the shot where it's like, oh, it's the bomb coming out, and then they switch was cool. But that was the only interesting part of the entire trailer.
Bro, that was the whole point. The animators came in and reanimated a cutscene in the Xenoblade 2 format to make it look exactly 1-to-1. It was so cool.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wasn't really digging. I like that Monolith Soft made the trailer. I thought that was cool, but, like, I don't know. It just bored me.
Okay, I can agree at the beginning, but after, like, also, I just like how, like, Pyra's just like, I couldn't tell you because NDA. But, like, just like, I couldn't tell you because I joined Smash, and it was so freaking cool, and it was awesome. The shit happens, and then Mythra, that's when I'm starting to pop off. When Mythra comes out, it was like, okay, for those of you who haven't played Xenoblade 2, Pyra is like the shadow of what Mythra is. Pyra is like a weaker
Persona
like,
reference.
Yeah, okay, so
in the shadow, the true self.
I know Smash makes it seem like Pyra's supposed to be the stronger one. She's not. She's literally like a burning shadow of what Mythra is. Mythra's the god here. Mythra's the one with the Aegis powers here. Sure, it shows her like doing less damage and that she's the blinding speed one. She is stronger in every way. And the trailer for it like demonstrates that. The fact that she's fast enough to cut Link's bomb. She's fast enough to like, you know, just go insane on these guys. She has flight. Pyra doesn't have flight. So there you go. I mean, okay.
But
if you want a
Pyra
demonstration
can
of what...
prominence, and that's basically flight.
Yeah. If you want a demonstration of what like Mythra can do, I'd say like watch the Torna cutscenes because Mythra's the real goat here. I know Smash doesn't portray it like that, but she is. But yeah, when the counterattack theme starts playing, or is it You Will Recall Our Names? I forgot. I don't remember which one it.
You will forget our names. When we give you a concussion,
but yeah,
you idiot.
When it plays that music and Mythra's just like, all right, coming through. And then she just like goes nuts. And like, I think I saw your reaction again, but like jaw dropped on the floor. Like how fast she's going and how like insane. Like, it's the kind of the same reason I like Corin's trailer, how like gracefully she's like moving and like cutting everybody up into pieces. Like it's a great demonstration of her godly power. And I love it so much. And then I also love the bit where, you know, Shulk and Pithra, they're on the Bionis and they interact, and it's so freaking cool. And it's also a reference to the DLC at Xenoblade 2 where Shulk meets up with the Xenoblade 2 gang. So that's what the whole bit was like. Huh, nice to see you again. If in case you didn't.
Yeah,
know
I know
that
was like
there
a
you
DLC
go.
chapter for 2, right?
Yep. Anyway, I'm done popping off. What do you think?
I thought it was boring. I like the shot where they specifically were like, oh, it's the bomb, and it's like, okay, change to Mythra, and that was about the only thing I cared about, so I'm just going to let you rank this, but I'm not letting you put it anywhere in A tier.
I was going to put it in A tier, but like not too high in A tier.
You can put it top B.
I was thinking above Cloud.
I think above... yeah...
Like, I want to put them in, like, I want to put them in the animated part, you know? Because, like, they are animated with the Monolith Soft, like, all that. The whole team did it.
Sure, your choice, but you're not putting it higher than Joker.
Yeah, no, I can agree on that. Even though Joker didn't really have a trailer, but, you know. Okay.
I feel like putting it too higher than Cloud kind of feels kind of messed up, though.
But Cloud didn't really have a trailer.
But it's Cloud freaking Strife.
But we're not trying to rank these on characters. We're ranking them on their trailers. Anyway, Kazuya, I just want to say real quick, I like how his thing has like the text from his game. Dude, Kazuya said fuck you to every like the style of Smash. They're just like, I'm gonna get my own victory, announcer. I'm gonna get my own splash screen thing. I'm gonna have my own announcer. I'm gonna have all of it.
From what little I know of Tekken, this is probably the most accurate character portrayal, just because he says screw the rules, I have money. He's effectively Seto Kaiba in a fighting game, if I had to vaguely describe it. Also more murderous, I don't think and like no good side to him.
Right. I don't think it's too crazy of a trailer, but I do like who does it? They're just sacrificing people off to the fucking depths of hell.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
so
much.
Awesome. It's so cool. Please don't fall asleep on me. We're almost done.
I'm passing out, bro.
No, we're almost done. We literally have 2 more to go. We're almost done.
But they slammed yawn on me, bro. I gotta switch out before I fall asleep.
Oh my god. All right, Kazuya. Okay, real quickly. Again, okay, Kazuya. Yeah, I don't know. I liked him more like playing as him. I didn't care too much about his trailer.
Like
the memes were funny.
D tier.
D tier?
B.
Oh, I was about to say. I do like the bit where he tries to throw Kirby off. That was funny.
Yeah.
Where do we throw him?
I'm gonna say better than Mewtwo. That definitely better than Mewtwo. I wouldn't say
Below
better
Wii
than
Fit?
Ryu though.
Below Wii Fit.
Maybe definitely better than Hero.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna put him below Wii Fit.
Too, I'd
no.
say. And Rosa. But not better than Ryu.
Okay, but I'll do that. All right, Doom Guy. Second to last me outfit.
He is all right.
He's all right. I will put him top of D.
I think it was fun. It was fun seeing Doom Guy. Oh god, how do we rank Sora? It's such a weird thing to rank. Because the thing is, I actually do not like Kingdom Hearts. I tried it.
I don't
really
like it either.
Enjoy it. But the trailer, the trailer was so good. It was like, this is like the Smash climax, and it makes perfect sense for how everything happened to it.
Dude, honestly, like, I agree with you in the climactic part. I just think it should have been Sora. I think it should have been Taboo. I think it should have been the Smash original to end it off.
But the thing is that Sora is like the crossover character. Do you know the story about how Sora got into Smash, right?
Right, I know.
The whole thing is like, it's literally like a Disney executive and Sakurai met an elevator, if I recall correctly. Which is also how Kingdom Hearts came to be, when a Disney and a Square executive met an elevator. It's like, that's like poetic.
And then Sora Unlimited.
Yeah, exactly. It's like genuine, like poetic. It's just, that's the best word I can describe it. It's like it's like a poem. It rhymes.
It is a good finale character. A part of me just wishes it was like Taboo or something, because then it would have like, oh my god, Taboo is back, and it's like something just like crazy. But like, yeah, Sora is really cool too. I'm just not a Kingdom Hearts fan. I just did not feel anything for this character. Dude, it was so funny because I was at school during this and I was like, oh my god, how am I going to be able to record my reaction? And I was like recording in the most quiet like part of the school I could find. And then I saw the character and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to have a good reaction for this. I'm going to stop recording.
I got spoiled on it by my friends before I got home. And then when I got home, I finally set up, and the first thing that the thumbnail updated to be Sora automatically.
Rip. But like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel anything for this guy. And the trailer itself was, yeah, I have to agree, it was really solid. They didn't show the gameplay part, but like, honestly, they didn't need to. It was just the fact that Mario grabbing out of the flame. It's like, dude, I don't know why, but I do like the symbolism of it, of just like Mario like grabbing out of the fires of Smash to like grab the last character. I don't know.
I think the symbolism, and also Sora flying over the crowd, I thought that was really cool. I like the symbolism of it all. It's like, yep, this is the end. This is it. GG's.
It is a pretty cool finale, but yeah,
I wouldn't put it S tier, but I would put it maybe like A tier, above Pythra, above Mac too. But I wouldn't say over Joker.
I can see why you'd put above Pythra, but like the thing with Mac is that like, at least for, I know I'm so freaking biased. I was way more hyped for Mac than I was Sora.
I think as an objective trailer, I think it feels like the same kind of level of Joker.
Yeah.
I think it's like a matter of time and circumstance.
I guess. I think we nailed it. All right, I'm going to go through these real quickly for those of you who are listening on Spotify who got lost somehow. Starting from bottom. Vault Boy, Daisy, Gino, Dark Samus, Chrom, Cuphead, and Doom Guy are all in D tier. Duck Hunt, Lucas, Isabel, Meta Knight, Pit, Zero, ZSS, Wario, Byleth, and Pac-Man are in C. Piranha Plant, Bayonetta, Snake, Villager, Roy, Mewtwo, Wii Fit, The Hero, Shulk, Rosa, Kazuya, Ryu, Sonic, Bowser Jr., Terry, Robin, Min, and Lucina are all in B. The Mii's, Cloud, Pythra, Little Max, Sora, Joker, Palutena / Dark Pit, Corrin, Banjo, Greninja / Charizard, Simon / Richter are all in A. And then Saiyan, Steve, Ultimate Smash Inkling Reveal, King K. Rool, Ridley, Incineroar, Ken, Mega Man, Sephiroth are all in S, and everyone is here is God tier.
Yep.
That's our list.
That's it. Tell us what you think in the comments below.
This is our longest podcast. Holy
By
shit.
far, and I am so tired.
I'm not ready to
This is
edit
longer
this.
than my live stream today. You do realize that, right?
Well, because the part you were covering wasn't going to be that long, so I saw it coming, but yeah.
But still.
We had a lot to say. We did have a lot to say.
Oh, my God. All right. Thank you all for watching. Wait, no, this is your podcast. You do
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode of Wooper Watch. If you liked the episode, be sure to like and subscribe. For those of you who are on YouTube, be sure to comment below what you would like us to put on this Wooper, and hopefully you like the Sakurai hat that we gave
We
him.
couldn't think of anything better. We tried our best. This was my suggestion, and we just kind of stuck with it.
Right. And those of you who are listening on Spotify, be sure to give us a 5-star rating, or if not, give us a 5-star rating. Give us a 4-star then. That'd be pretty nice. I don't know. I don't know how Spotify works as well. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go. We've been going on for too long. Hope you guys have a good Wednesday, and we'll see you guys in the next podcast episode.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
See ya.
Bye-bye.